tilting. Holy shit. So many ping messages I'm getting.
And we are live.
Hello, hello. Ready for the 1v1 tournament.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pokemon Unite, but it's the 1v1 tournament hosted by your one and only A Jurassic Dragon.
Hell yeah, and GG4 Adam Ninja.
Today we got Livingston versus Johnny Noms.
Hell yeah. Time to go over what they drafted. Looks like Falsoon, aka Livingston, brought in the Zeraora, Cramorant, Alola Ninetales, Mamoswine, Mime, and Aegislash, while Noms brought in the Scyther, Scissor, Leafeon, Pikachu, Buzzwole, Goodra, and Snorlax. Again, Scissor counts as one Mon, so you can flex between Scissor and Scyther. Looks like Noms is going to go for this Scissor here. Probably going to be a Scyther into the Zera. We'll find out. Falsoon really liking this Wild Charge build. He loves to go Wild Charge even as a support. He loves running it, just locking on in 1v1s with Spark and just killing his opponent instantly.
Wild Charge ain't bad. That is... It's one of the best 1v1 Mon for that very reason, because it has invincibility frames, does a lot of damage, and is just really annoying to deal with.
Yo, what are you doing?
Are you live?
Yes, go away.
Yeah.
Go away.
What?
Alrighty. Falsoon's still running that X attack here just for an insta burst kill. This full heal won't do too much here. And remember, these winners bracket will be best of 3. So. Looks like Falsoon popping that X attack early on. Trying to get this farm as quick as he can. He won't have it up for this early fight if it one happens, but he is going to be ahead in levels. Just slightly.
Both doing the traditional clear here.
Scyther fast enough
and
to make it to that.
Yoinks the contested.
It's not the biggest steal, but it is very helpful for levels down the line. We'll see if Nom switches over to Scissor, knowing that he's against a Zera, but
ooh,
he
misses
could
the steal.
Scyther. Falsoon popping his X attack. Going for the kill, but he doesn't get it.
But he does get the farm.
He does get the farm. That is huge for him. Johnny Noms, half health, has to retreat. On the pad. Noms taking his back farm. He could just heal up and wait for these 850 Bs, but the Boltoy in the back has spawned. Both players not level 5. However, Falsoon is close getting there, but he's not in time. He used his moves. He's not in time for these Bs. He did get it back, though. Noms was not able to clear fast enough. Falsoon now having Spark.
Both level 5 now here.
Does look like we're going with the Scyther in this matchup. There's not level 5. However, Falsoon. Ooh, Noms chunked to half. The Focus Band procs. Looks like he's running Focus Band, and he gets the kill off Falsoon. Falsoon not having Wild Charge yet. This is a big kill at the beginning. Getting those stacks, if he is stacking. I did not catch the items. I think he is attack weight.
He might have been attack weight, yeah.
Which is really huge for this. That's like 3 stacks already with a big level lead. Trying to get this level 7. Ooh, but the Spark latches on.
And he survives.
Noms living this is also massive. Just keeping that level lead, not giving any more points to Falsoon.
Now having a 2-level lead. This is going to be a little rough for the Zera here.
Yeah, Zeraora kind of struggles from behind, not able to one-shot his opponent. If he's able to one-shot the opponent, the 1v1 goes really well, but if not, then he kind of just sputters out and dies. Noms going in for the kill. Gets another kill. That's 2 kills for Johnny Noms and 4 stacks. Here's another 5.
He killed him just as the bees are up as well.
Yeah, that is massive for levels. Gonna get this ult very soon, too. That's 6 stacks on the Scyther. Falsoon looking a bit rough for his game 1.
The Scyther already has ult now. This is not
really
looking
rough.
good for the Zera here. Pops ult and Zera is down.
Breaks the pad even though by accident. Let's see if he keeps going, keeps scoring, getting his ult back. Trying to do the Leafeon tech that Adam does. Spamming those points in.
We do love
The
Leafy
question
tech
is, do
around
you
here.
think the Zera has a chance of catching up here once he gets that wild charge? I think there might be a chance to
I
get some comeback
think
XP.
I think if the Scyther ends up making a small mistake here, now that we have wild charge on the Zera, it could go either way.
Could
One
be an issue.
mistake
It
is
definitely
all
could be.
that's needed.
Ooh. Does look like this Eleki is getting ripped, and Falsoon has no idea. He's hiding out in this bush. Oh, and he finally pans his camera. He finally sees it, but the Eleki is taken. It's too late. Falsoon getting the wild charge off.
Oh, and why
There's
it kills,
There's
even though he had a
that we're
3-level
talking about.
lead.
Exactly the mistake we're talking about. There's the wild charge. There's the catch-up XP. He takes too much damage as the Scyther, and he goes down. He's too squishy. Falsoon getting in a lot of points here. That's 58 points. That's a lot of levels back. He has his ult. His Zera ult has massive one-shot capabilities, especially with X attack here. The issue is the point lead is still big for Johnny Noms, so
The problem
Falsoon
I'm
has to come
seeing
back
here with the Zera is that it has to hold still when it uses its ult, letting Scyther just ult it right away. They have
That
to
is
use
very
their ult
true.
carefully here.
We do also have this full heal on the Scyther, which does cleanse the stun off the Zera ult, which is annoying. So we will see what happens here. Johnny Noms just looking for anything, any farm he can steal, any jump he could get on Falsoon. They're both level. Zera has the level lead now. This is looking a bit rough. Although Falsoon gets the jump, or Falsoon gets jumped by Johnny Noms, but and the ult back. Oh no! Here's the misplays that we're seeing from the Scyther, just not guarding its pad, just getting one shot here on the enemy pad. We do break with a better overdunk because the overdunk on the enemy side was 0 points. However, Johnny Noms does have those points on the tier 2, especially with that Eleki walking. Johnny Noms hitting that level 11. Falsoon not having any more things to grab except these bees that are up on his side, which is very nice farm for him. This Eleki spawning in 18 seconds will probably be an objective that both players will go for, considering the state of the map is almost completely farmed out, especially on right side. Nom's already setting up for it, looking to get this value off this Eleki.
Nom's
Falsoon level
already
12.
Nom's
We have
already
ult.
set up and waiting, but I don't think he knows
Falsoon does
Zera
have
has
his ult here.
ult. Yeah, this is. Ooh, but we decide
Bit
to
rough
hit
for
it.
Johnny Noms. He has to hit it now. This is his best chance. He does not know where Falsoon is, though, and Falsoon is running at this Eleki now that he panned his camera and saw that this Eleki is getting hit.
Does he
You
get
think
there
he's
in
gonna
time?
make it in time?
Though?
He did not.
No.
But honestly, Zera does not need to stop this Eleki too much. He just needs to get those spark charges and then wild charge onto him.
Ooh, and he misses the wild charge.
Oh no, just like what Adam was talking about, the Zera ult goes out, but he stands still because of it, and the Scyther ult pops and kills the Zera. That's so many points ahead. And 4 kills for Johnny Noms. That's probably his best win con right now, is he can perma-int and then get 1 kill. He just needs 1 more kill and it's game over.
All Johnny really needs to do at this point as well is he can just camp on his tier 2 pad the whole game now. He doesn't have to do anything.
Noms can play it very, very safe, especially with this massive lead. However, during double time, Falsoon just has to get 1 kill, score 50, and he's already in lead because of the small overdunk. Or non-existent overdunk, actually, that Noms had.
This is true, but he's going to have to spend a lot of time building up the points, waiting for farm to respawn, because he's only sitting at 15 right now.
Very true. Very true. And also, there's the only farm on the map right now for them to get is these bees together. Oh, and that instant Scyther ult. There is no Zera ult in return.
Ooh, wild charge, and it kills!
That is massive for Falsoon. He needs to do something now. He needs to farm his ult. He needs a cap to get his ult back. Do you think he's going to run over in time, or will he even notice? I think he's going to make it.
If he gets the cap here...
Falsoon?
Does he?
He's waiting for another kill. This is very greedy, but he does have Zera ult, and Scyther has no ult. The question is, will Johnny Noms notice?
X attack is popped.
It looks like he's just getting 1 shot.
And he wild charge, and he's dead.
That is 4 kills each. 1 kill.
Ooh, but we don't wait for the
remaining
double points here.
in this entire match. I don't know if points matter at this in this stage in the game when there's 1 kill away and both speedsters. We'll find out though. I think he's just scoring smalls as fast as he can, get his ult back, and look for another kill. Scyther did use ult first though. So if this Scyther gets ult and Zera doesn't have it, then maybe. Very, very tough situation. 5 points is the difference between this game as well. Johnny Gnom's just running out. Not being careful of these bushes. These bushes could be a death sentence.
Well, charge
And
goes
they
out, and
are!
just
That
like
is
that,
game! That is game!
the comeback of a
Jump in the
century.
bushes.
Livingston
That was
takes game
frightening.
1.
Why can't I end the battle? Falsoon getting those 5 kills as quick as he can with that X attack. That X attack did definitely make a difference.
Came in handy in the end there. Even on pad, the Scyther just couldn't do anything.
Falsoon has won so far. But Noms still can get the reverse sweep here. See what the drafts are. They could make a completely different team list. They could ban out the Zera. I think banning out the Zera would be a big strat here from side of Johnny Noms. Let's find out.
Is this true? We're running a tankier mon like Sizor instead of Scyther to survive
Yeah,
the
for
wild
sure.
charge
Just
and
running a
punish.
different build, maybe that could flex better.
Maybe put on potion instead of full heal.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, just checking in. I'm trying to update this bracket here that you can get in the chat. Looks like Cruelty did take game 1 against Deck as well.
Looking at the bracket here as well. Holy already took a game off of Kyoto. Or were they,
No, they just Kyoto did not. Kyoto didn't show up, and so Holy got a bye
Ah.
through that side. Yeah, I'm gonna go check in, get some more, see who won other.
Alrighty.
Damn, there is a surprise for you on this bracket.
Hmm?
See if you can find it.
Let me refresh the bracket real quick. What are we looking at here? Oh, is Max 1-0?
Yes, he is. He
Going
did.
up.
He lost his first game against MG from Adorable Wolves, the GOAT. I've coached him, and he's done it. He's beaten IMAX in a 1v1 at least once. He has to do it one more time though.
Huh. I believe in Max winning.
Looks
Twinsies.
like for game 2, Johnny Noms has brought the Sizer back again, Leafeon, Pikachu, Buzzwole, Goodra, and Snorlax. Gudra and Leafeon has been banned from him, though. Both Leafeon and Gudra being scary 1v1 picks. Gudra, surprisingly, maybe, but it is very scary in 1v1s.
Gudra doesn't actually surprise me that it'd be really effective
Yeah.
in 1v1s. It's tankiness, the fact it can regen in bushes to get all of its HP back.
Yeah, it's definitely very tanky, and it sticks onto people, too. It slows them. Very scary. And here we're going into this match. Falsoon brought the Cramorant, Mamoswine, Zera, A9, Aegislash, and Suicune. However, the A9 and Suicune have been banned from both. His Mage Stun mons have been banned from him. Who can participate? Yeah, anyone here? Oh, hey, Rat's here. Rat in the chat, unable to make the tournament, unfortunately. He got pulled away. He was seated very high, but he wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. Let's see, the Zera pick comes out again. Falsoon Zera pick not being banned from him, not being taken away. However, Johnny Noms has this Buzzle out. He's ready to win this early game.
He's running Focus Band and Potion here, expecting the Wild Charge.
His Potion Buzzle, very interesting here. He can't do any Ejecta, can't catch him out, but he can live this Wild Charge for sure.
Looks like both are just going for the traditional clear here.
Looks like this Buzzle's trying to put some pressure on, but already uses his Fell Stinger to just to chunk the health of Falsoon here.
Zera's able to secure. And he secures the other one. Buzzwole having a bit of a difficult time trying to out-secure this Zera. He gets him that time.
Looks like Noms just trying to play for this farm, but he keeps using this Fell Stinger aggressively, just chunking down this Zera as much as they can. Zera has to eat all of his berries. Falsoon just going for this farm, just blindly running at this farm, and popping X attack maybe? No, doesn't even need X attack yet. Oh, he has the full heal, I lied. Falsoon has full heal. Is it for this Leech Life? Maybe he read him like a book and it's for this Leech Life or Smackdown. Full heal could
it
be
also
really
works
good
on Superpower as well. It just cancels out Buzzwole's kit entirely.
The only thing it doesn't cancel ult here is the ult, but it does take Superpower damage still. You just can't be stunned on it. Ooh, Johnny Noms getting that big B. That is huge for Falsoon. Or for Noms. Bad for Falsoon here. Falsoon trying to look for this 5.
Both level 5 here. Did he go for Superpower or did he go for Leech Slice? Looks like he went
he
for
does have Superpower
here.
Ooh, misses the Superpower though. That's not good. Falsoon was able to get that bunny. Playing for the other one now. He has his Spark stacks. At least one of them. Ooh, but the big chunk. And he full heals too late. Uh-oh. Does look like Noms was able to back off, not score, but do a chunk of Falsoon's HP. While Falsoon had to take all of his berries. Neither player dying yet, but Johnny Noms did have to use his Focus Band earlier. Don't think it's back up yet, but it will be back up in the next 20 seconds or so. This might be one of those games where there's 0 points scored for 5 minutes straight and points littered all over the ground. We will see. Maybe we'll have an unfortunate death of the Zera in a second here, because Johnny Noms has this level 5 and Zera only has his Spark. This is a bit rough for Zera here. Falsoon maybe grabbing one of those, I think. It's hard to tell with them both being at 30 points. But again, this Buzzwole is level 7 here. Grabbing the Smackdown. He is Smackdown and Superpower. Adam Ninja moveset. Ooh, and Falsoon is
Zera's
dead
down.
here. This is rough for Falsoon now. This Buzzle is online stacked, but then again, that's what happened exactly last game against the Scyther.
You know, once Zera just hit level 7, the amount of damage it did.
Yeah, let's see if it can one-shot this Buzzle. It's a bit harder to one-shot than a squishy Scyther, though. Noms did go for more bulk, just like we predicted, into this Zera. Ooh, and there it is, the
survives.
Potion and the focus band, keeping the Buzzwole alive. He even had ult, but he
Takes
didn't need to use
berries as
anything.
well.
He just sustained it all, and is able to kill this Zera 2 times already. Getting big, almost a level 10 Buzzwole up here. Nom's just looking for some more levels, more points. Probably looking for another kill shortly with his ult, but just we do have wild charge up with Noms not having a focus band yet. Maybe Falsoon could look for a kill here, but it is a bit rough with this smackdown, grabbing him out, and the wild charge removes the ult, but it doesn't matter. Noms is there with the superpower and gets the kill. That is third kill for Noms.
I think with this level lead looking here, Buzzwole is 3 levels ahead. This is gonna be really hard for the Zera. He needs to find a way to match those levels fast.
Yeah, this is a very tight match here. Falsoon just taking that first game from a comeback and looking like he has to do it again. Especially since this Eleki is going to be pushing to its home base with a level 11 Buzzwole running at him. However, Buzzwole does not have ult, and this Zera does. Ooh, Buzzwole just trying to get some poke grabs at it. The Eleki does walk, and the Zera is using ult and everything, just trying to kill those Buzzwole, but the potion and the focus band keeps him alive.
And the wild charge takes down the Buzzwole.
Damn. Even he does get the cap though. Johnny Noms with the cap. That is Falsoon's first kill. Does get a ton of damage up. Ton of levels on the board. Let's see if Falsoon can do something with this. He does need to cap smalls just for his ult charge back. Falsoon using his wild charge already on the bees. This could be a bit rough for him if he gets caught up by the smackdown. Oh, he does run in though.
Another because he has his ult.
Buzzwole has nothing. Let's see if this wild charge does enough damage, but it doesn't, and he gets caught out and dies. That is 4 deaths. Falsoon cannot die another time. Johnny Noms just farming up, getting this big, massive power spike at level 13. And another ult, but he misses. Dodges with the spark onto the bee. And there's another wild charge, but it looks like that will be a kill as Noms just stands there menacingly, and that is this game. Damn.
It's now tied up 1-1.
Looks like. Close set. It looks like all the other ones have been 2-0s so far that have finished. And we actually have a Holy versus Cruelty match as well. I'm going to tell them to play it because we're not going to spectate it. Awesome. Has the bracket updated for you?
Yes, it has.
Awesome. All right. Where did I get pinged for something? Looks like somebody needs help. Alrighty. Looks like whoever wins this next match goes on to fight Kaio, the #1 seed here. It's gonna be a hard game. But it actually, surprisingly, I actually updated the bracket wrong earlier. When I said look at the bracket, MG took game 1 against IMAX, and he now took game 2, and IMAX got 2-0'd by MG.
Well, last night, if you remember the prediction for IMAX, he was gonna GG tech it, lose round one, and then win all through losers.
Go all the way. Does look like this losers bracket is filling out as well. There we go. Looks like Noms locking in the Snorlax, maybe. This is a really tanky pick. With the Drain Crown and Aeos Cookie, this will be very interesting with the Flail. We'll see if Falsoon goes for the Zera pick that he's obviously being read on once again. Damn, he does lock in the Zera
It's
pick.
gonna be Snorlax versus Zera. I think this is gonna be really rough for Zera here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, especially if he's Wild Charge into this Lax. He definitely needs Discharge to kill this Lax, in my opinion, but let's see if Wild Charge can even do anything. Especially the early game is going to be very rough with Snorlax just taking all the farm and being a bully. Even this Lax is clearing super fast, just getting into this contestant farm.
Seems Lax is just getting some stacks here. And also bullying this Zera a little bit.
Wax able to get as big as he wants, but he's not contesting the Zera at all for any farm. He's just stacking that Aeos Cookie, healing up. And he is trying to contest this one, though, because he doesn't want the Zera to get any points in. Those 11 points trying to go in, but that's the focus band procced on this Zera. Lax taking the farm and just slapping Falsoon down to low HP. Chasing with the tackle, not connecting, but he is able to lower Falsoon. Falsoon is being aggressive, stopping that score. Is able to stop the 10 points. That is pretty impressive there. Able to grab the berry and stop the 10 points. Lax, though, taking these bees. Noms is just massive menace here on these bees.
Zera is able to secure a good amount of those, actually. Already almost level 5.
Oh, hopefully no one saw that Noms tackle into the wall, but... Let's see, once Noms picks Flail here, which I'm going to assume he has to here into this matchup, which he does. Gonna grab those back bunnies, farm as much as they can. But this Zera is actually getting pretty big. Just being left alone here. Kind of rough. Nom's not putting too much pressure on Falsoon here. Now he's, right as I say that, he starts running down at Falsoon. Exactly what you want to see from Lax. Just running at him, taking all his farm, is just chunking his health. Lax is just so hard for you to die in this early game, especially. Falsoon propping this X attack though, trying to get this farm, but Noms just securing it with a boosted auto with foil. Massive secure here, as both players are just farming up on their own side. Both players having these 30 points in pocket. Noms winning with only 4 points right now. Not able to score the 30, obviously, as Falsoon is able to guard that goal. Both players looking for their 7 here. Wanting the 7. It matters so much in this 1v1, especially for the Zera. Although Zera doing a good chunk of damage to this Lax. This Lax will rest, heal some of that back up, and run away to get this Big B.
This Zera is able to secure this big bird. That's actually really big for him.
They're just playing around and dancing
X
around
attack
it.
is
Noms trying to
popped.
bait him in. Noms does get out secured, I'm pretty sure. Zera
He
did take
did.
into 7 on that one. But Falsoon staying alive just barely. Grabbing these spark charges on Noms now and maybe able to get a kill
I
on
don't
this.
think that rest is going to save him.
Damn, that sleeping Lax does go down with that level 7. That was a very rough secure on that Big B.
Zera's now able to stack freely and get levels here.
Yeah, that Big B was really, really big for the Zera here. Falsoon now up in points against this Lax, which is definitely what you need, especially here. Now you just want to guard your pad, try not to die, and just win off points, because you're not going to win off kills in this late game, is what I'm thinking here.
X attack is popped with wild charge, but block comes out, saves the Lax.
And it
Lax
looks
now
like this
punishing,
might go
but
down using Spark.
wild
But the
charge,
wild
but
charge
he
was 1
survives.
HP and he gets the kill. 1 HP Zera Aura with the kill. Has 40 points in pocket. Can score now. If he makes it over in time, which he does, using that wild charge just for movement here, which is really useful. Now has a Zera ult in this 1v1. Very,
Score
very
now
helpful. Just to
71
rip
to
down the
4. This is looking rough for the Lax here.
This is the first game so far where Falsoon actually has a good level lead at this 5-minute mark. Falsoon has been very, very behind on the Zera, but this early game actually has been really good against the Snorlax for some reason. Very interesting. You would definitely think Snorlax would be able to pressure the Zera, but doesn't look like. Looks like Falsoon was able to out-secure it very, very well. Noms just blocking out the wild charge, blocking out that spark. Well, Falsoon is getting those spark stacks. Just securing as much farm as he can. Has his ult. Doesn't need to do much right now, as Noms does have his ults very soon. He's going to take into it. Falsoon sitting at a nice 2 kills. Doesn't need to get any more. Just has to chill with his point lead. Lax can't really rip anything without Zera just ulting and getting the secure. Although he is trying. Noms will try and rip this Eleki. He needs this level 11 before he can really brawl like around bees. Oh, Falsoon going for his cap, his 31 cap. Very interesting play from Falsoon.
Snorlax
Just
doing the
himself in
same
lead.
now.
He does want that
cookie
lead.
stacks.
I think it's correct. Yeah, that is good. Aeos cookie stacks for this
Ooh,
Lax.
good block by the Lax.
Damn. Really good block on all these, not many wild charge stacks, but he still chunks him down to half HP because of that X attack and because of that ult buff. But there's that Lax ult, not dying, unkillable, and Falsoon has to run, has to get out of here as much as he can as his flail is slowing him.
Wild
but it
charge
doesn't
for
matter, this block
invincibility frames.
going
He
out.
sparks away.
Oh, invincible Q title card. He cannot die.
I think this is the point where Lax just starts to become unkillable for this Zera here.
Really is just living this whole time and dodging all of these moves with this block. Yep, just like that. And this is going to be really hard for Falsoon to kill this Lax, especially now that he gets more damage the lower health he is. But Falsoon actually able to kill there with his healing off the boosted auto. Massive, massive kill again. Very surprising how he's able to rip down this Lax so quickly and so easily. Even with all of Lax's healing and block shielding. Lax still having ult here though. Noms could ult, try and get a stun and try and get these flail hits to try and kill this Zera, but you have to pray for something if you're Lax here. You have to do something. Because you're down a pad, you could farm up for your level 11, but after that, there's not much you can do in this except score. You need to score something if you're behind by this many points. Falsoon trying to rip this Eleki, maybe get himself a push. This could be very bad if Noms can capitalize off of Falsoon being in this top corner. Let's see what happens here. Ult off Falsoon. Blocking Falsoon into the wall.
Ooh,
And
he
Lax,
does not
dude,
secure
that
and
was
goes
what I was
down.
talking about.
This
I
is
held with bated breath
really,
there, waiting who was going to secure that, and it was the Snorlax.
this is
Noms
really
now
bad here.
putting himself in a massive lead with Snorlax level 13 almost on a pad. It's almost impossible to cap on top of that, especially a lot of points. It's going to be really, really rough just trying to get those points in. Noms will get 13 off these Vs, which is block plus, which makes it so he can defend a pad so easy. Unbelievably easy. We do have another upset in bracket as well that we'll have to talk about after this. Looks like this was probably the only non-2-0 match, it seems like. Falsoon just farming up. Yeah, it does have his ults now. Trying to grab as many points as he can. But he needs a cap, just any cap to get in. Because otherwise, this Lax will just perma-defend, perma-block plus into a wall, and just... It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard to kill this Lax. Especially on a pad.
That all of the sparks do almost no damage now. This is...
Yeah, look at all that. All the sparks. All the wild charge.
Ult
He just
goes
needs
out, but block stops the damage.
Oh, it's just so rough here for Falsoon. Although, no, the potion, it doesn't matter. It's just too tanky. It's just too tanky. Falsoon can't do anything now. He has 6 seconds left to do anything once he respawns, and that is just not enough to score anything.
I think
It
this
is
here
game
is going to
over.
be game. Lax making
Looks
the...
like Noms makes it into Kaio. Very, very good close set. That was the closest set of it round ones for sure. Everyone else was a 2-0. And the upset I wanted to talk about was Lily 2-0ing Ray W in bracket. Big upset on that side. Looks like in our losers best of one, we actually have IMAX versus Ray W. That's
gonna
gonna be
point
fun.
that out. That's gonna be
Yeah.
one heck of a match there.
Awesome game there. Looks like now we're gonna have a Eternal versus Gemixity match.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Yep. Let me reset really quick. My ping was like 5 million. Not that I'm playing, I guess, but I want to crash. Deck did get a buy in losers. He got the Kyoto buy. Alright, if you had to take anybody's spot here, who would you take in losers?
If I had to take anyone's spot, I would probably have to take either IMAXs or AWs.
Really? But you play loser of 14, which is either Gem or Eternal. That's the scary part.
This is true. Although I think it would probably be the best for me, because I haven't played either of those players in 1v1. So
That's
maybe
fair.
they'll
You know
let
what?
one of my picks go through.
Yeah. That is true. Alright, I'm back in now. Put me in, coach.
Oh, I reset as well.
Oh, what's the code? Holy shit, somebody said what's the code. I can just invite him. We're talking about. Alright. I'll ask when they're ready, when they do draft. Mm-mm-mm. MG versus Lily in the top bracket. I'm excited to see that. See who comes out on top there. Interesting. It looks like I'm just getting some intel off the the other things happening. It looks like Kaio is bringing in Rapidash, Slowbro, A9, Mimi, Zoro, and Zacian into his match against Johnny Noms.
Rapidash. I know
Yeah.
his Rapidash is a little scary in 1v1s.
And it got let through because Zacian and Slowbro got banned for Kaio. Very interesting here. And he banned Johnny Noms' Gudra and Leafeon like everyone seems to do. Very interesting.
Makes sense for the Gudra with if you're trying to pick Rapidash here, you don't want to fight something too tanky and that has a lot of sustain. Although Leafeon, I'm a little iffy on for banning it because I feel like Rapidash can just catch it and kill it every time.
Yeah, maybe. I think it definitely depends on what you're bringing and what you have in your pocket for sure. Alright, looks like they're ready. I do not know where they ban. I think it might just be DMs or somewhere, but I don't know what they're bringing. So it's going to be interesting to see. Gem hovering this arena is interesting as well. Okay, I was excited. I thought I was going to see a Zarina game in a 1v1. Oh, Eternal locking in the Zera. Looks like we're perma-seeing Zera on stream today. We are against the Slowbro, though. Another thing that is just tanky and eats damage. Especially with Scald.
Looking at both these picks, I feel like you have a good understanding of both players and their play styles. Who do you predict is gonna take game one here?
Damn, I think... Ooh, that is hard. I think Eternal does have the X attack here, so I think if he does exactly what Falsoon did, and waited for the right time, and instead of not going for the Eleki, I think he definitely could win this. Especially considering Gem has been playing a lot of Slowbro recently, but I don't think she's as skilled on tankier mons than she is on very fast brawler mons. So we will see. But I would put my bets on Eternal. Just killing this Slowbro once and then just playing smart off of it because he is very motivated to win this first place prize of $50 and get his Zorik skin that is in the shop right now. He really wants that Zorik skin, man.
So he has a reason to be winning this then.
Yes,
Alright.
he is very motivated, is what he said. Oh, but he does get out secured by Gem right away.
I didn't even notice here though, but Gem full cleared.
Yeah, Gem did full clear. I think she's just trying to get this level 4 as quick as possible and then just scald him to death, which could be a very, very strong early game strategy. Oh, although Eternal waited till the water gun was out and then started hitting the farm. That was very smart of him. Just bursting that. Oh, and she does get that! Oh, wow. That was a really, really good secure from Gem. Unfortunately, Eternal Slash just targeted onto Gem there and he wasn't able to get it. Gem just B-pressing the farm, trying to get it with a Scald, but Eternal is able to snag it as these bees come up. Gem just has Scald up for these, which is rough because it halves Eternal's attack power. He cannot secure anything. Although he actually did get one of the bees, one of the small bees there. Maybe two. With his X attack procced. And he gets the big one, level 5. Eternal is playing really well, playing very safe on his pad now. Well, Gem is being very aggressive, pushing up, trying to get as many of these farms as she can, but she's not able to. Unfortunately. Ooh, Gem did get that one, though. Not as big as the other pieces of farm, but it is something. We do have Volt Switch on this Zera, though. I think that's going to be a big deciding factor in this. I think that will make him win this late game a lot easier than Spark Wild Charge Ball against a tankier mon. He could even go for some big pulls on the Slowbro on this late game once he gets discharged, which I assume he's going to go, because otherwise he'd be clinically insane in this matchup. He does get that farm as well. Level 6 on the Zera, trying to get his 7 as quick as he can. Slowbro is going to be very, very hard to kill later on, though. Let's see if she picks Amnesia or Telekinesis. I'm going to guess she picks Amnesia here, but Telekinesis is very good in 1v1s just for that healing and for that stun just to get your skulls back. Yeah, we do have that Amnesia. Telly is a very, very challenging
now
move
hitting
to
level
hit.
7 here.
That is really big here. Let's see if he goes for any pulls or anything. I think he might have tried to reverse pull tech there, but not sure. Alright, and it
Next
does look
attack
like
being popped.
Kyoko did get here, so that is nice.
Sarah pops X attack, but is just unable to kill this Slowbro here. Too tanky.
That is unfortunate. This Slowbro is going to be very, very tanky in this late game, although she is chunked a bit to have health, but grabs that berry. Very, very hard to kill right now. He needs this Zera ult to do anything, to do any damage to this Slowbro. Although Gem did get that farm, it's still 0-0. This is going to be one of those games where there's just 80 million points at this 4-minute mark. Nobody's going to be able to score. This Slowbro ult, though, that's what I'm going to be afraid of if I'm Eternal right now. I need to kill this Slowbro before she gets her ult and just one-shots me.
Turner really close to level 9 here.
This is going to be tough here.
Level 9 Zera now.
Slowbro just being a menace. Being so brutal right now. Almost level 9 on the Slowbro. That is going to be very, very rough for Eternal. Even if he pops his ult, he just gets ulted right back by this point and click lockdown ult.
I don't even think
Probably
he'll
won't
be
kill
able.
either player.
I don't think he'll even be able to get his ult out because he have to hold still, and it takes time.
That is very true. That is true.
So
It's just so it's so hard here. What I would do if I was Eternal here is I'd rip this objective and just secure with your ult and then play for any points on the board. Because once you get points on the board, it's hard for either player to score anything here in this matchup, especially with Discharge active.
Only one player needs a cap here, actually.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like any points, you need to play for any points at this point.
Any scores, and then you just perma sit on pad.
Exactly, especially in this matchup. Especially if you're Gem in this scenario, you need to get something. Ooh, that level 10 is massive. If Gem gets level 12, I don't know what Eternal can do. Now Eternal has realized he should hit this Eleki, but he's leashing it. I'm not sure about that. I think Gem could just take him out if he's up there alone with his Eleki leashed. Eternal has to rip it as fast as he can, although pulling Gem over gets hit by the Scald, and
Slovian comes
that.
out, does this
Well,
kill,
the
but it
Focus Man
doesn't
saves him.
kill.
It doesn't kill. I thought it was a guaranteed kill, but the Focus Man did save him. He dashes back in by accident, I'm pretty sure.
With no caps
Ooh.
like this, Slowbro, I've seen them stacking. They have 0 stacks, 0 extra damage. Zero ult coming out.
Zera ult. No Slowbro ult for the Zera ult at this point in the game, but Scald just keeping her alive, keeping her healthy, and she finally goes down to the Zera autos. That is massive.
This is really good for Eternal here.
Now he just needs to play safe. He needs to get all these small caps in, and he needs to get his ult back and play very, very safe on his pad. Slowbro ult does come back very, very, very
Dodges
fast.
a Scald with Volt Switch.
It's a very good dodge here, actually. Well, Gem just going for these bees, trying to get her ult as quick as she can, but Eternal now has low amounts of points, so he can just cap on these micro scores, get his ult back, and he actually has it already. He could just blow her up right now. And there it goes.
Exactly what he does.
Oh, Scald living, but not long enough. Gem goes down. Eternal has 50 points now in pocket. Will he decide to cap them? He could wait for another kill if he gets greedy, but the issue is we do have Slow Brawl up at Eternal just electing to keep it like this, keep it very safe, and stay on his pad. He's trying not to get too greedy here. This Slow Brawl could be very detrimental for him. If he does get caught out chunked, maybe. Gem does get halved. Yeah, this is what Eternal should be doing right now, just playing on this pad, playing very passive. Ooh. Again, it's very rough once one player goes down in this matchup. Oh, and there's the pull tech! Not able to get a kill off of it, but he is able to capitalize a lot of damage off of it. Let's see if he can do it again. He does do it again! And he gets a kill off of it! Weege would be so proud. And there is the final deal breaker. I think this 50 points going in just means that he wins the game off of it, but...
No, I agree with you there. I don't think Gem would have to get the tier 1 down really, really low and then get close to a 100 overcap.
Yeah,
Which the points are there, but killing this Zera...
Yeah, she does have to kill this Zera, like, right now to win the game. It has to be the next, like, 30 seconds to do anything.
Killing this Zera here is going to be near impossible, I feel like. It's level
Especially
11
if he plays it
versus
smart.
level
If he runs
14.
up pad, if he does a fell soon, he can lose this game, but he did not, so... And there's the Silver ult, but it's just not enough. He's too tanky. He
Does
has
not
that shield
do
of
any
strike,
damage. The level
and it's
difference.
just not enough. That is game. That is a game one. In the books. It was just that one kill. That one early fight was the sealed the deal. You asked me what my prediction was, and I kind of predicted it right, I have to say.
You did, in fact, predict it correctly.
Kind of said it was going to be a tough game. They're going to go even, and then there's going to be a big spike in Eternal once he gets that kill. Not sure who's winning in the losers bracket right at the moment. Looks like some games might be still going on. Kaio fighting Johnny Noms right now. I'm really excited to see who wins that. Wow. It does seem like Max did not do a GG.
he loses round 1 to Ray W.
Yeah, it's over.
That's unfortunate.
He's gone. That was very, very unfortunate for him. Does look like Gem is hovering this A9 here. Eternal and the Espeon. Are we actually about to see a battle of two special attackers, two mages up in the top path here? That would be very, very interesting matchup. I think Espeon I would give credit to. What the fuck?
I seen the item get put on and the reaction instantly and put 2 and 2 together right away.
All right.
I do think that item it's an effective strategy, just I don't think it's a strategy to be running on Espeon.
Yeah, I think it's good on certain mons, like maybe like Lucario. You put it on Snorlax, Wigglytuff, anything
Ho-Oh
with like
even,
more
Talon.
health than Espeon. I would put it on.
Yeah.
We did put on the Spore Shield on the Espeon, if you're wondering what we're talking about. But yeah, so, oh,
Oh, did we have a crash?
might have. Let me check in and make sure we're all good. Jim did say R. Yeah, looks like we're resetting. I think we're doing same mons. Oh, oh, she picked a banned character.
Oh, I see.
So it looks like A9 was banned. So that is why. So it looks like we're gonna have a remake here. Unfortunate. I really wanted to see that Espeon with score shields.
Hey, I gotta hold out hope. We might still be able to see it.
Maybe he'll pick it until whatever she picks next. You never know. Looks like okay, looks like they're ready now. Hopefully we don't pick another banned mon. I don't know what the draft is, but I trust that is good. Oh, wow, looks like Cruelty lost to Holy. Now we have Cruelty waiting for whoever wins the Falsoon game. Gem locking in her signature phalanx. This is gonna be fun.
Phalanx versus the Score Shield Espeon. Oh, not anymore.
Oh no!
Switches.
I thought he was gonna flick to Luca for a second, and I was gonna panic. But oh, Buzzwole now. Buzzwole not too good. Oh oh oh
Oh
no!
no!
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Eternal's famous Lucario against Gem's signature phalanx, but unfortunately,
I think we all know where this is gonna end up.
yeah, yeah, that is really, really unfortunate here. Kyle also getting sent into the losers bracket by Johnny Noms, by the way, and it looks like this match is really, really hard for Gem to win. This is gonna be rough. Eternal, I bet, is smiling happily. Greedily, even.
Gem
Oof.
already going down.
Gem going down, not a good start. But once Eternal gets 5, I don't know how you play this game. It is unfortunate picking Phalanx while the Lucario's up, especially Eternal's Lucario, because I would expect him to play it almost every match. Especially considering it's Eternal, so he does have that E-speed. And Gem goes down. I mean, it's just going to be a quick 5 kills, and the game will probably be over. That is unfortunately how this matchup works.
I think the only way you'd ever make any attempt in fighting this is just over-level yourself in the Phalanx and get scores in quickly, but this is just...
And then, just defend. But it's hard to even defend against a E-speed Lucario killing you on pad. I mean, Max was testing this matchup against me over and over and over again. He knew what I was picking, and he didn't win a single game because I was just bad, not good on Phalanx, or I was not good on Lucario, but it doesn't matter. You would have so many resets, and Eternal is one of the best Lucario players in North America. Just doing this to his Phalanx, like, I mean, it's just not. It's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
You gotta think though, it was definitely a draft moment where you should ban Lucario if you're gonna pick Phalanx, and you should probably not pick Phalanx if they have Lucario up. So I think that was definitely something. I think Eternal definitely did something smart there when he picked Espeon, when he wanted to play Espeon, then he realized it was going to be a reset because of a mispick, and he was like, all right, I can't play Espeon anymore because she knows what I'm going to pick. So I think that was definitely good from him. But yeah, looks like we're about to end the game, and yeah, there you go.
Just like that, our quickest match so far.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
Only 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Quite unfortunate.
I'm really excited to who wins Lily versus MG right now. I think they're 1-1. We do have Noms versus Eternal next. If you wanted to watch that, it's up to you. I don't really know what the other one would be. I guess it's Lily versus Holy or MG versus Holy, whoever wins that. Could also skip to a losers bracket game. Oh my god, Gemixity versus Ray W in losers. God, what a bracket. What an insane bracket that one is. Not sure who's won the deck game yet. I don't think it's over. Do they know it's best of 1 in losers? God holding my hand right now? Yes, Eternal. That was a bit, yeah. That was something. I don't know if you can call that one a match. That was just a matchup moment. For sure. It looks like Falsoon's match is over. I don't know who won it. I'm sure he told me and I didn't see it. Loser of 15. Oh, okay, that's what we're waiting on. Yeah, looks like there's only one match to watch right now. Well, besides Gemixity and Ray W. Noms versus Eternal. Which one would you like to see?
Good question. You know, we haven't shown the loser side of bracket enough love
Alrighty.
yet.
Doing the BO1. Why not? Oh. Looks like Ray actually has to go.
Unfortunate.
So looks like Deck's entire bracket is like ready to play. They're waiting for the Coyote Deck game to finish. Man, if Coyote wins, we get the Coyote versus Kaio match. That's all I want in life.
Kaio v Kaio. Who will win?
Okay, looks like Falsoon has fallen. Bracket has been updated. So yeah. Okay, we have the Cruelty game, and now it's just a Noms game and the Cruelty game. Oh, well, I'm gonna see how late until the deck Kyoto game is. Alright, looks like the Lily MG set is finished. And Lily won. That's what it looks like. Alright, huge. Honestly, let's throw it at the Lily Holy match. I'm so curious what Lily's doing. I was not expecting her. I've just heard she's a support player.
Demon support player at that, from the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, I just heard that she can only play normal supports, like actual orange background characters. So that's all I heard. So I bet that's wrong considering that the winning.
Undercover carry.
But like, if she's winning with like Sableye or something, then I hope she wins the whole tournament because you know that's me. I'd be so proud. Did you put the bracket in the chat by chance?
It's in the description.
Oh, even better.
Description and rules.
I'm in the chat for fun.
Oh, well,
Fuck you.
yeah, okay, my bad.
Oh, I have lobby code. 691. Nope, I'm illiterate.
Aren't we all?
Whoa. What happened?
Huh?
I got pinged. Someone just said shit and then pinged me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that was. Oh. I just gotta cancel a queue. Wait, where? Oh, here. Bum bum bum. Are you on right now?
Yeah.
Why can I not find GG4 Adam Ninja? There's
There.
GG4 Adam Ninja. It's Noms versus. Holy shit! Wait, we had 2 misclicks on the queue. Oh no, we didn't. I'm just dumb. Okay, looks like Deck has won his match. All right. Let me look at the draft here, because I'm sure... There's Lillian Holy draft. Looks like Holy is bringing the Lucario, Buzzwole, Meowscarada, Zeraora, Mamoswine, and Snorlax. Which is pretty strong.
Masquerada's an interesting pick
Yeah,
here.
we got Meow. And Lucario, Buzzwole got the 2 early games. And I hope he doesn't pick Zera, because we've seen too much of that already. Looks like Lily's bringing Mamoswine, Chomp, Espeon, Buzzwole, Leafeon, and Clefable. Which, oh man. Oh man,
That
if
ought
I
to
see
be
a
interesting.
Clefable, I will go crazy. And then looks like Lily banned Buzzwole and Mamo from Holy, and Holy banned Espeon and Buzz. So it looks like Buzz is banned from both sides. And Espeon's banned from Lily, and Mamo's banned from Holy. I really don't know what to expect from this match. I did not think Lily was going to sweep everybody. So
Undercover
I'm
top
excited.
lane carry.
Yeah. New best top lane carry NA. Lily, bro.
Ain't that the truth?
Mm-mm-mm. All right, looks like we're sending it. Both contestants are ready. We'll see what they pick out of their 4 mon choices. Holy did not bring Zoro, right? There's no way. Okay, no. Lily, looking at Mamoswine here. Maybe that's what she's been winning with the whole time. If she did not get her Mamo banned. She is bringing the Mamo and Holy locking in the Zeraora. I'm gonna kill myself. Holy
We've seen
Jesus
a lot of
Christ.
Zera. This seems
I don't
very
think Zera's an
popular.
instant win con, but we'll see here. I think Mamo might win this matchup. I'm excited to see the Mamoswine here. Can be very, very strong. Oh. I can't believe we're missing the Ohio Kyle versus JB deck game. How good is that? Do have the eject button on the Swine of maybe to get out of this wild charge or maybe pull tech? I don't know. I'm not sure what the eject button was for. Maybe a preparation for a different character, I'm sure.
Already chipping
But
down
it could...
half of Zera's HP in just one move.
Yeah, this Rocky helmet, by the way, on this Mamoswine could be going crazy. There's a focus band procced already. And more Rocky helmet damage as Lily's also getting chunked, but the focus band is procced for both players here. And the eject button on the
goes out, and
Severe,
Holy
it's
is down.
Holy God! Holy goes down! Insane!
First cap goes to Lily here. That's already big.
That is a massive cap here.
Seen before, it's stalemate until around 5-minute mark, but now with this, Lily can just farm up, defend pad.
This is a massive, massive thing already. I think whoever wins this is actually guaranteed top 3, which is guaranteed money already. So whoever wins this is guaranteed $20. They're already playing for money here. Holy winning this. We do have the Ice Fang on the Mamoswine. And it doesn't seem like we picked a move yet. We have gotten Volt Switch now on this Zeraora. So he will be trying to dodge those Ice Fangs, trying to get in and pull tech maybe. But Lily just has to defend pad now. She has this level lead, which is massive, as we saw that Slowbro versus Zera game. If they just stay on pads and rack up points, then nobody can score, and it just turns out to be like this. Although Lily just not staying on pad, being aggressive,
Full healed.
just getting kills, but it doesn't look like she's getting any kills. As she
Unfortunate.
Oh no!
This is now going to
Massive
put
points in for
Holy
Holy.
in the lead and give him more of a level advantage.
That level advantage does mean a lot here. Especially considering he's grabbing that discharge very soon.
Already having discharge of against a level 5 pillow swine is.
Ooh, grabbing the
rough
farm
there.
though. This pillow swine pick has been very good. Ooh, she tried to get in those 15 points to make the score even, but it's just not even close to enough because this Zeraora can just do damage while she's ice fanging him. Oh no.
Holy getting another
This discharge
23
pick was
points and
definitely
furthering his lead.
Very good discharge pick here into this Mamoswine. If Lily gets any farm though, once she gets that Mamoswine, she becomes really hard to kill.
Sarah
But-
already getting ult is a little.
Unfortunately, Holy has ult here, which is rough. Ooh. Lily trying to take the farm away from Holy, but Holy just grabbing it anyway. Hunting down that farm. Holy kidnapped onto the goal, but just Volt switches out. And Volt switches back in, getting Earthquake. Full heals off Holy, and the ult. Trying to
but
finish
Lily
off. Lily
survives.
Very. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was really good movement from the Mamoswine, just living all of this damage. Letting the 25 go in, but at least you lived the whole Zeraora ult at this point, you know. Getting the Zera focus band out. Oh, and then that Ice Fang just barely missing from the Volt Switch. That is a big issue there. If that Ice Fang connected, it would have been a kill, maybe.
That would have been all the levels Lily would have needed there.
Yeah. And now Holy has 3 kills, so Lily has 1. Holy having almost level 11 here, and an ult back, maybe. After all those Bs are taken. Lily getting pulled off pad and ulted for another kill. Oh no, this Zeraora is rough. Maybe I'm just wrong and Zeraora is actually just that strong in these 1v1s. Lily grabbing the Ice Fang, but it's not like you can do too much damage. He is focus band up. And grabbing your own berries. That's very rough here. His Ice Fang, though. Chunking damage. You just need that level 9.
Full
Full
heal
heal pop
goes
to get
out.
Holy out.
Ooh, but
That level
now we
9
have
does
Mamo. Misses
Oh,
the
no,
Ice
it's
Fang, though.
Jam Ice Fang. Again, if that one Ice Fang connected, maybe it's the nerves, you never know. It does happen in tournaments, so yeah, it could
This
be
is
that,
true.
but... Oh, and there's another Ice Fang. Lily has had 2 moments where she could have gotten a kill on Holy, but... Oh, there's another one where the Mammo ult
Mamo
comes
ult
out.
comes
You
out.
don't have Zero ult, and maybe an Ice Fang could put him
And
in the
Zera
grave!
goes
And
down.
he does go down. Lily cannot give up another life or it's 5 kills already. But she is capping some more points here. The bees nicely do not stop her. Very kind of the bees. She is grabbing as many points as she can here. Maybe trying to just break the pad. Oh, grabbing 24 perfectly to put herself in a 1-point lead. That is impressive. Damn.
Zera coming back with ult, though. Lily has to be a little careful here.
Yeah, Lily definitely doesn't have ult here. But Lily wants Zera to get these bees. Zera doesn't want all these points so he can cap, break this pad, and be in the lead. And he does do that. Oh, very good from Holy here. Although Holy ulting. Running away, Lily, but Lily's able to survive the Zera ult again. Lily's down on points, but she only has 8 in her pocket. She could just get a small amount and try and cap off the CC. Holy just putting in smalls as much as he can. Oh, even getting the 5. Holy getting snagged by this Ice Fang once again. Will he be able to escape? I would assume so, since he has this Volt Switch.
Ooh,
Although the
Ice
eject button
Fang.
actually connects this time, and the Volt Switch has run
Mamo
out.
ult going out.
Lily ulting, getting the
Ice
Ice Fang,
Fang.
and this Mammo Swine is just unkillable. It's so impressive. Oh man, this Mammo Swine's stunning and comboing so perfectly with everything.
21 over.
And it
Putting
puts her
Lily
in
back
the
in
lead
the
again,
lead.
just barely. Both players not having much points again. But again, Holy just needs one more kill. He needs to get this one kill and then the game is sealed, but Lily is just so hard to kill once she gets this level 9.
I like Holy strat here, going for the red Eleki now.
Holy is just getting this Eleki. He needs these points to walk in. This is really, really good from Holy. Lily, though, just ready to defend. She doesn't have ult, though. So I'm a bit stressed about this 1v1 on pad. It's pretty much a 2v1 with
Ooh,
this
gets
Eleki.
pulled
Holy
off pad.
off pad. Lily scrambles to get back on pad. Doesn't have her ult still. But she just ticks into Mammo ult. Pops it for the shield. Stunning this Eleki. And she does have Ice Fang. But will the Eleki walk? No, she perfectly spaces it. Stuns the Eleki with Holy's body, too.
Oh, and it
Eleki
goes
walks
in
the
with Ice
Oh,
Fang.
no. Oh, no.
That might
1
be
minute and
wraps
30
right
seconds
there.
left. Holy running away. He has Volt Switch up. He's able to make it out just fine. Lily having 16 points, though, in pocket. She's looking for some pressure, looking to stun and then score these 16 points, maybe. Just trying to kill Holy on pad, but Holy's so hard to kill now. He's the Zero Aura on pad with Discharge.
Focus band
Oh,
being
no ults
popped.
from either
Oh, the
player.
Ice Fang
This is
being
another Ice
missed.
Fang. Holy trying to run away, trying to heal, putting him off pad. Oh, but they both want to heal up, and Holy has this pad to heal. Lily has nothing. Oh no, she
misses the
whiffs
eject button, and Lily
and she
goes down.
That is game. That is 5 kills. Wow.
That is so unfortunate.
Lily may have lost, but that was an impressive showing into the Zero Aura with that Rocky helmet and everything.
I wonder if that Mamo is going to be getting banned for next game.
Yeah, that Mammo was very, very scary. Holy taking game 1. Very, very close game 1, though. Wow. What would be your draft plan if you were Holy in this scenario?
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to deal with that Mamo again, unless I have some kind of ranged character.
That is true.
but
He could draft some more range.
That's the only thing I could really think of. Or something with better secure early game maybe might be good as well.
Ooh. MG versus Ace as well going on right now. Damn, there's so many good games happening right now. I'm excited to see who makes it up into up to fight whoever loses this game. Whoever loses this game is still guaranteed some elo points as well. I won, by the way. Okay, Cruelty. Mamo, Chomp, Espeon. Okay, it looks like Lily is bringing Mamo once again, Chomp once again, Espeon again, Buzz, Leaf, and Clef, the same exact mons. Holy bringing, it looks like the same mons again. Luca, Buzz, Meow, Zera, Mamo, Lax. Same mons, look like they have it ready to go, copy and pasted. They have prepared these. Holy has banned the Buzz and Mamoswine. Looks like they both banned the Buzz and Mamoswine. They don't want to face those characters, those grab stun characters.
It makes sense.
Very brutal.
Especially
Very
Buzzban.
brutal.
Really
Yeah.
strong in 1v1s.
Yeah, Mamo just Lily showing why how it's so strong. Looks like we're about to send it with those bans. So both players, we'll just go over the list without Buzz and Mamo because those are banned from both sides. So it's just Chomp, Espeon, Leaf, and Clef for Lily. I really want to see that Clef, but she might pull out the Leaf. I don't know. We'll see. Holy does have this. Lucario, Meow, Zera, and Lack. I kind of want to see a Meow Leaf matchup. That'd be really happy for Adam Ninja, huh?
That would be
oh, we
really
do have
one
Leaf.
thing.
But it looks like there's another Zera up in here.
Ooh, this matchup already is very hit or miss here. If Holy just clicks the wild charge button, Leaf goes down every single time.
While we're loading into this game, I just have to point out that you should look at this bracket. You gotta see the losers at the very bottom. Just
Oh, that's certainly going to be a match of the century.
it's just Kyle lost to Deck, man. Deck is making it through. How exciting.
I really liked the Shedinja doll and the Leafeon here into Zera Aura. It's able to stop yourself from taking the ult damage. If he goes wild charge, you can Shedinja doll cancel the wild charge. Wait out discharge as well.
For sure. Yeah, this shit digital could be very, very good here. Especially with that ult too. You could pop it and just live the Zera ult as well. Let's see how well this Leafeon plays.
Now, I'll try not to be biased, but I'm going to be hovering this Leafeon a lot here. Ooh, but gets out secured.
Holy grabbing the secure. Holy did pop the X attack for that one though.
Ooh, but we don't secure again. We do pop
Again,
Zera's
getting it
focus.
secure.
Grabbing backs, good call.
Lily is kind of close to 4, but Holy just trying to gap this this Eevee while he can before Leafeon gets online. But Holy doesn't have a focus band running at this Eevee, which has Swift up. Lily looking for something. Cannot find it. Tried to greed for it, but you know,
Hot
it's worth it
take here. If I was the Leafeon in this situation, at for these 850s here, if I'm not able to secure most of them and get my level 4, I will die. But it looks like we're able to get level 4
Looks
on
like Holy
Leafeon.
decided to get the back farm instead of playing any aggressive.
When we're
And we are
Solar Blade!
Wow! Oh no!
Oh no! I think we thought we were X attack
I was
there.
gonna say, I think we thought we were some other battle item there. Maybe a Jax, maybe X attack, maybe something. It's okay, it happens, it happens. I think there might be some pressure on Lily right now. That was a good solar blade there, though. Another slam. Wow! Holy's getting chunked out here by the solar blade. Lily standing out in the open to get her gauge up.
Chlorophyll.
Yeah, thank you. Holy shit! I should not be casting a Leafeon in front of you. Really
Oh, and
looking
it
for
looks
that
like
level
we
6.
are
What will you do if she
Spark
picks
here.
Leaf Blade? What will you do if she picks Leaf Blade?
I
And
think
wins.
I'll change who I want to win all of a sudden.
Oh, there's that. There's the Shed Doll. Will she have Solar
Ooh.
Blade? Oh, she doesn't. £30 do go in for Holy. Holy getting this level 7, that is very, very rough now. He
Going
did flex
aerial
for
ace
this
on
other
this
ability.
for this Leafeon with Solar Blade would actually be really, really big here. Chip down his HP with Solar Blade, Ninja all the Wild Charge, aerial ace to kill. We just need to try to get level 6 Leaf, and we are able to
Ooh,
do just
there's
that. Oh, but we're not able to survive to get to the berries.
We are Aerial Ace, just for you, Adam Ninja. We do have brain cells.
Now we love to see it in the Leafeon community.
Oof. Zara just getting level 9 here. This is going to be very rough. He's just looking for another kill. This is
Pops
kill
X
3.
attack.
Pops X attack. Running in. Lily knows this. Oh, and
So
the Shed
Ninja
Doll!
Dolls.
Shed Doll
But I
on the
don't think it's
ticket.
enough
Oh,
to... Ooh, just
she
barely. Oh,
almost
but we
beat
should
the
not have
time
gone
there.
back.
Holy basing over here, which is very smart because Lily's going to be back in just a second here. Oh, man.
While it is hard, it is still playable for the Leafeon here. It's just... You have to be really smart with what you do now.
Oh, and
Ooh,
Holy going in with another kill. That's 4 kills already. This Leafeon's just getting level gapped, level gated. And it's just, this Zera's about to have ult once again, and that might be the 5th kill. Do have Shed Doll up for Lily, though. Maybe she can do something with a Shed Dolling the Zera ult, but she has to play very passive here.
Lily just needs ult here in order to do anything.
Yeah, it is really, really hard. Once she gets 1 kill, though, if she can.
I think if
That's what she
Lily's
needs.
able to get this big bird here,
Big-
but is
big
not
solar
able
blade.
to. Does good damage, though.
He is afraid to walk off pad, which is understandable into this wild charge, but she needs to get some type of farm to get this level 8. Holy being level 11 now. Kinda scary. Holy looking for the kill on pad with ult once more. Stops the wild charge, but it's not enough, I don't think. Oh, maybe she does live off the ult.
We
Running
need to
as
ult
fast
for
as she
shield,
can.
but we don't
but she
ult for
doesn't get
shield
the
on
ult, and that
Leafeon,
is
and we are
game.
down. That is
That is game.
unfortunate here.
Right at the 5-minute mark. Damn, looks like Eternal has 2-0'd once again. Eternal is going at it at this bracket. I'm excited to see Eternal versus Holy next.
This will be interesting game. Lily drops down to losers. Next opponents are going to be either Gem or Deck. I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah. Definitely. Cruelty versus MG as well here.
It's another good match.
Both players here fighting for just to stay alive in this losers bracket. Gonna be pretty hard. But Eternal and Holy in these winners. We gotta stay in this lobby. Hold on. Oh my god. Where the fuck is Holy at? I think they're gonna do their bans shortly here.
Looking at this list though, we got Holy with Luca, Buzz, Meow, Zera, Mamo, Lag. Same list as last time.
Yeah, he's just spamming it. Looks like is Eternal bringing Mewtwo Y? Really?
You know,
That's
I could see it for top lane.
surprising to me.
Deciding?
Just getting farm is so hard on Mewtwo Y.
Getting farm, that is true, but if you are able to get farm and keep up in levels,
Yeah, this is gonna be really interesting, actually. Ooh, Holy banning the Buzz and Lucario, letting the Mamoswine through, even though Lily played it so well. I think he's not worried too much about the Mamoswine like he was against Lily, but he is now worried about the Lucario because it is Eternal. Again, which is what I would do against Eternal, is just ban Lucario. We do have our top 8 already. Nice to see.
curious to see what Eternal's gonna ban here. Buzz,
Buzz
and
and
Lax.
Very interesting. Both players, again, having the Zeraora up. Yay!
I'm just gonna say, if we see a Zeraora versus Zeraora matchup, I think I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Oh man, I was not expecting Zera to be this prominent so far, but it has been very prominent. Been everywhere. I was expecting a lot more A9 because Kaya was playing it and it looked really good. But it's it's definitely fallen off, and there's so much Zeraora. Bit of Gudra, unfortunately not on stream, but there was some Gudra picks that are winning. Garchomp picks that have been doing really good. If I see a Zeraditto, though, I'm going to die. Holy is hovering this Lax. Don't forget to make sure to take off EXP share. Holy hovering this Lucario now. He can play it, because he banned it from Eternal. Eternal hovering his Score Shield Espeon, his signature.
He switches
Oh,
to
and he's
Mamo.
bringing out the Mamo. Oh, when we're freed from Zeraora.
Finally, a match without Zera. No offense to any of the Zera lovers out there, but it's a little over excessive.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely. No Dark Bear representation? Sayo, you could have played and done it. It looks like they're both eject button here. Maybe Eternal's gonna look for some things that Lily was doing to Holy, where he ejects the ice things. You just gotta like actually hit him.
Holy going for a full clear here.
That is interesting. Well, we haven't seen any coin so far, which is really interesting. I was expecting to see a lot more coin.
Ooh, eject button
playing,
comes
but- oh,
out, but I don't know if he's able to score on Mamo.
Mamoswine passive making Holy score even slower by freezing this goal zone, but Holy is now stuck in a very bad spot here. Getting chipped down, 0 points scored.
He used the eject button for that
I said
score as
Eternal
well
wanting
and
to win,
didn't even
really
get
bad.
it.
Oof. Eternal grabbing that farm. Or, sorry, Holy grabbing that farm, but Eternal trying to cap, but...
Eject button
Unable
goes out.
to.
Does it save him? Ooh, Eternal able to get majority of the small birds, if not all of them.
Damn, Ray, I wish I saw that one.
Gets to contest it as well. Already almost a pillow swan.
Looks like he does get Pillow Swine already. Well, Holy is looking for his level 5. I'm pretty certain he's going to go Power Up Punch here. Yep, there it is. I would assume so. There's the freeze. Eternal looking for anything here. Just trying to grab him off pad. Keeping him spaced, boxed out. Boxed like a fish, some would say. There's the stun. Just keeping him slowed, keeping him stunned, bringing him off pad once again.
Almost
And
kills
Holy
him
is
there.
strong. There's another stun here. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen more goal getter. I'm pretty sure he could just win the game. Oof. Oh, and there's the
Holy
stun.
goes down.
Eternal getting the first kill here. Really rough
First
matchup
kill
now.
and first
Holy.
goals. This is already.
All he needs is close combat. He needs some sort of unstoppable here. He doesn't have anything. He's just level 5. He needs a level 11 pup or level 7 close combat.
Ooh, and he gets all the small birds. Does he get the
That
big
is
one?
good. That is really good for him.
Does not. It's already level 6 now.
Ooh, I'm not sure who
Ice
got
Fang
that. Was
catches
that
him
Eternal?
out. I believe that was Holy.
Damn, that's great. Eternal trying to get his level 9 as quick as he can. Level 9 would be huge here. Holy getting his close combat now. Does have that unstoppable for the Ice Fang. He just has to use it properly, heal up, and kill this Mammo now. He did use it already, though. Ooh, dodging the Earthquake with his pup. That's huge. The unfortunate part for Holy is he needs to get a kill now that Eternal has 30 points in.
I feel like getting a kill here is going to be difficult on a Pillow Swan, especially if Eternal's
Really
able to get
difficult,
Mammo.
especially if Eternal plays on pad here. And with this Rocky helmet, too. Ooh,
Eject button
the
goes
eject
out.
button on the close combat, trying to get the kill, but a focus ban is procced on Eternal. Grabbing Holy with Ice Fang, getting another auto stun, and the close combat to try and get the healing off the bees, but the bees go down. Holy just dodging with Pup.
Earthquake, and
he
Holy goes
with
down.
Ice Fang. Eternal with a really good Earthquake pull, and another kill for Eternal as he gets his level 9.
Eternal just increases his score lead here.
Sheesh, Eternal not looking to drop a single game here. If you were Holy in this situation, what would you go for? Would you probably Eleki, or would you try to go for caps?
I'd try to prio my level 9 as quickly as possible. So I would think that's going to be one of the only ways I'm able to try to kill this Mammo. You
It's really hard. You gotta also remember. This Mammo passive gives more defenses the lower health he is, so he could... Eternal could be playing around that a bit more, but he is ripping this Eleki with his level 9. Holy is gonna try his best here to get this. I'm sure he'll get it with his ults, or...
Ooh, but Mammo steals it!
He could have ulted on either character, and we chose not to Lucario ult. Oh,
And
no,
Mammo goes out and
It's
kills
too
the
late.
Luca.
It's just too late.
Eternal beelines it to the tier 2 pad, where
Which
he
is
will
very
be
correct,
getting
because
a
the Eleki was
solid
gonna
40
break
in.
no matter what. And there's that 130 points in for Eternal.
Holy is now down over 100 points. Even if he gets 100 in the tier 1, he needs to go straight to the tier 2.
Oh, extremely rough here for Holy, but Holy getting this resets on his pup, but Eternal just getting that focus band procced. Just trying to live for Eternal.
Ooh,
He
misses the Ice Fang, but he has a eject
but he
button to
does
get
get
out.
the eject out. And he lives. That's unfortunate for Holy here.
Ooh, but Eternal doesn't have any berries, but I don't think Unholy knows that.
Oof. Holy, just clearing out the wall. Trying to look for his level 11 power punch, which gives him unstoppable. He's charging it. He needs this now against this Mamoswine. Does tick into it with the farm on the wall, but he still needs to kill this Mamoswine who's just sitting his fat ass in this bush here.
I think Holy's best bet here is to try and go for the red Eleki and push with it.
He really needs to ult it for secure again, though. I'm not sure about. Maybe he could try and secure it with Pup now that he has Unstoppable, though. Just before he made the mistake of trying to charge Pup on an Ice Fang, and he just got autoed.
I think wasting ult to secure this would probably be the best plan here.
Might be. He does need to secure this, otherwise probably a game over here.
If he
'Cause
gets
it's about to
this
go away in
stolen from him
22
again,
seconds.
it's gonna be...
Eternal just trying to stall these 22 seconds out as much as he can. Just looking for a kill. There's the ult on
goes
it.
out, but
He
Mamo
beat
steals
it!
it again!
Oh no!
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
game.
that's game. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Holy did just need to double time Red Eleki, but he in fact did not. Well, that's game one.
You were in Holy's situation. Now you lost the game. What's your plan? What do you think you would do in this situation? Think you'd ban Mamo, or would you go and counter pick it?
Honestly, I would ban it at this point if I'm Holy, because I just faced a Lily on Mamo, no Eternal on Mamo. Like I don't want to play into Mamo. Like I'd be so tired on that thing.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
Wow. This is crazy. Deck is winning. A lot.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Deck now against Lily. For
The
laying into.
underdog here.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
You know what? I believe in him.
Me too. I'm excited to see who wins the Cruelty versus MG match. I'm sure. Is it over now? I have no idea. I think they're playing it without a game because they weren't able to. Well, yeah, here's the bracket so far. Let me make sure they're ready. Looks like they're ready. Wait, unless that was last game. No. Alrighty. Looks like Holy banned the same bans of Buzz and Luca, and Eternal banned the same bans of Buzz Mamo.
Eternal going for More
Oh.
Zera aura.
Holy-
Just what
okay.
we needed.
Holy did put on that Rocky helmet and put on the X speed
I
last
feel
second.
like we've already seen this matchup before in a
I know,
game
it's
before,
crazy, huh?
but
We do need more Zera aura into Snorlax, apparently.
yep.
Holy does have this X speed, though. Maybe he'll be able to do something into the Zera aura. He just has to play this early game more aggressive, in my opinion, than I think it was Johnny Noms played it. I don't remember who played the Wax into the Zera.
It's interesting to see that the strats remain the same nearly every time. Both meet at bottom contested. No one tries to go for a stack.
I know, it's really interesting here. I wonder if there's any innovation in the losers bracket as they're getting desperate. I guess both players over here is just trying to go with what's working for them. Try and go for what's winning them games.
That's true. Ooh, does Eternal get that? No, he does not. And
Holy
it
does
pops
get
his
that. And
focus
this is what I'm
band.
talking about with the Snorlax into the Zera. I would be more aggressive here and just push into the Zera.
I feel like Zera
Try
can't do anything really until it hits level 7, and even then, if you play Snorlax well enough, you just block all the wild charges, take no damage.
Yeah, you just need to stay in level lead. As long as you're in level lead. Oh, you should have split the cap. No.
Ooh, that is
Holy.
Eternal now
Oh,
getting
missing a
caps
tackle
in.
too. Holy's had X speed up. He could have definitely capped that 23 in. You don't have a score shield on the Lax either.
Eternal is now sitting in a relatively comfortable position, because all he has to do is make sure the Lax doesn't score.
Yeah, he is very comfortable here. This is
Especially
similar
with
to
a
what happened
Volt Switch
before.
and Discharge, what I'm going to assume he goes, it's pretty
Full switch
easy.
wild charge?
Hey man, I've seen Weege run it a few times.
I don't think it's good.
Neither
Especially
do
here.
I, but you know, if Weege can do it, I believe.
True. Zara just trying to play careful on this pad. There is the back buddies up. Holy looks like he's greeting for them. Just pushing the Zara out. This is the aggressiveness we like to see from a Snorlax. Can't really get stopped. Nothing can really stop you here if you're just running it down a flail. Can't really kill the Zara while he's on his pad, but you can definitely take all of his harm.
Eternal getting
Focus by the
most of
spot.
those. Eternal
just
get
loses all the
holy.
secure. Oh no!
Eternal is
Punished
about to
'cause he
get
didn't get a single secure there.
Eternal getting an even bigger score lead here. This is not good for Holy.
Ooh, and the pole. Holy just trying to heal up, but he's so under-leveled at this point. It seems like it might be another one of those Zera games where he just does so much damage late game that it's just not stoppable, especially with this point lead. Eternal has
Takes
his
into
ults
ult
now.
now though.
Yeah, both of them taking their levels, but Holy ticked his 7, while Eternal ticked his 9. That is not a favored trade. Eternal has the X attack up and the pull, and he pulls him onto his own pad with the ult.
Ult going
Ult
out.
Black. Lex procs the X speed. Trying to grab the berry, trying to live. He does get out, it seems like. Holy, trying to fight now that the Zera doesn't have ult. Just blocking him away.
Ooh. crits him for 1,600. That
Big
certainly
crit.
did not feel
But
good.
he's getting a bit greedy for the bees. He does almost die for the bees, and he could. Zera is getting his moves back.
Ooh, and
And
Holy
that
goes
is
down.
This could be really bad for Holy here.
If I was the
Eternal
Zera,
could-
I would have immediately started ripping the Reggie there.
I was just gonna say Eternal could have gotten the Eleki there and then scored 40 afterwards.
Or even not scored at all and just let it walk for more
Yeah.
points.
Oh. There's
Call
the
me
ball.
crazy, but I think pole teching here is a bit of a disadvantage for Zera here, because I think the last thing you'd want in your face is a Rocky Helmet Flail Axe.
That might be true unless you can get him on to your pad where you can heal out the Rocky Helmet, I think.
And then ult him as
But-
well. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think you should pull tech him.
Level 11 now.
Oof. Snorlax living though. But this Zera now has ult. And it's just an X speed from the Snorlax. It doesn't even matter. Don't even need to
Down.
ult Eternal. Eternal having 3 kills. Just reminder that 10 kills is, or 5 kills is the limit. Once you get 5 kills, you instantly win.
Just 2
So
more
Eternal
and
could just-
Eternal wins this.
Insta win here. Especially considering he has ult with his level 8 Snorlax. Doesn't even have ult to survive in return. Kind of brutal. Eternal obviously wants this pad to stay up for Holy, because then Holy will keep trying to run it down, keep trying to fight Eternal for
He'll
these
also
contested
have won't have any farm to really get.
Yeah. There's just so many points on the ground you can't cap microcaps on Holy, so just a bit unfortunate here. Holy going for this Eleki though. Eternal electing to break the pad behind the Holy X speeds and runs
It
after
could
him.
have just been a bait as well.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a good play from Eternal there. Is just run at the pad, try and get Holy on top of you, because you don't really want to break the pad and you don't want him to get the Eleki, so you kind of did the best of both worlds from Eternal there.
Now you scroll up and see him hitting again. Go for another cap.
Yeah. Here comes Eternal just going for another bait. He's just camera panning and he's just abusing the fact that Holy, for some reason, does not want him to break this pad. And he just keeps running at this pad whenever Holy tries to go for this Eleki. Holy has to decide on something. He's finally committed to the Eleki, but I don't think it matters at this point because Eternal is so high in the lead that he can just walk over, ult the Eleki. If he gets it, it's fine. If he doesn't get it, it's fine. He's level
He could also
15
just walk to the tier 2 pad and score right now and just
he just
ignore
doesn't
the
care.
tier 1. Ult goes out. Oh, but he does
Snorlax
not
ults,
secure.
Snorlax
Relax
does
ult.
get it and ults, but again, just like I said, Holy needs this to walk. He needs all these points, and Eternal just doesn't really care. He could have gone and capped. I think that was probably the correct play, but again, Eternal can rip this Eleki without too much of an issue.
Ooh,
Although
and
he
it
did get
goes
picked off by the
in.
block.
I think
Eternal running
suddenly
over to
that
try and
means
cap double time. Holy basing, which is very smart here. It's a very close battle. Neither player knows who's in the lead. However,
I think the right play there was to
However,
just ignore the
it is a
Lecky.
two-player lead.
This is unfortunate. He has to somehow kill a Lax on tier 2. That is by himself.
I
That
did
is
not- I did not see the Eleki secure, but Ray saying it was the Rocky helmet, which is really funny.
I could see it.
It probably was.
I wouldn't
I-
doubt it.
Ray was probably right. Eternal looking for something here.
If Eternal can somehow just pull this Lax off the tier 2,
He really
can
wants a
maybe
Zoroark
even
skin.
kill.
He needs it. He needs it. Eternal getting called out for being in the Unite Dojo in chat right now. Yeah, fucking champs on stream. Yeah, you
Both
would be
have
Eternal.
ults here. This is...
Eternal trying to pull
Oh,
him
and he
off
pulls.
pad, kill him,
Ult goes out, but blocks
but it's just
does-
not enough. This Lax is so tanky. Will he win by just 2 points? I mean, Eternal, I can't score 50 on him. It's a fucking Snorlax. Like, what are you gonna do at this point? Holy has played this pretty well. Just ripping that Eleki and then scoring his points. Holy just being able to block on pad. Holy does not know he's up right now, by the way. He's just hoping and praying. Unless he knows to do the math very, very well. Eternal looks like he's given up here. He knows it's impossible for him to get a cap on this Lax. Imagine if it was Gold Getter Score Shield, though.
The leech tech is what we call that. Just like that, Holy takes this one.
Sheesh, looks like it's 1-1 here. We did see a Zera lose now. Thank God.
That is true.
Looks like Lily moves on. Great to see that. And Cruelty versus Noms now.
I'm interested to see what their bans are gonna be now, or if they're gonna
Those
stick
players
with
are
the
guaranteed
same
money,
one.
so they're just fighting for more money and more points. So let's see here. It looks like it is the same picks. Looks like Eternal is bringing in Zeraora, Mewtwo, Mamoswine, Buzzwole, Lucario, and Espeon. Holy is bringing in Lucario, Buzz, Dodrio, which is new, Zeraora, Mamo, and Lax. Looks like Eternal banned Buzz and Mamo once again, because who wants to fight those? Let's be honest. Looks like on the other match, Noms is still bringing his Scizor, Leafeon, Pikachu, Buzzwole, Goodra, and Snorlax, his same draft over and over. I like that. He's very confident. And Cruelty's bringing the Buzz, Machamp, Zera, Darkrai, Mamoswine, and Armourouge.
Ooh, Darkrai.
And Armourouge, too. I like that. It's really interesting.
Ah, but his Darkrai got banned. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he did. He banned Buzz, Darkrai. Very interesting here. What was the... Oh, Buzzwole and Scizor was banned. Wow, he banned Scizor from Noms? Looks like they're banning Buzzlax. Might be. Okay, he did not mean to ban Buzz and Mamo. Eternal did ban the Lax now.
We have
All right,
Holy
Buzz is banned
ban
from both
Buzz.
players.
What will the second ban be?
Holy is deciding a second ban, taking a year. They should be sending it at the same time technically, but you know, it happens. Whatever, who cares?
Is what it is.
Thinking.
If you were Holy here, what would you ban? Because you just fought the Zera, you just fought the Mamo.
For content, I'd ban the Zera because I don't want to see that shit again. But I'd probably just ban the Lucario, I'll be honest. Yeah, he banned Luca.
that's fair.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yeah. Oh. My bad. Eternal said let me think a bit. Eternal, this is your thinking. You get 44 seconds to think.
Good luck.
44 seconds of thinking. G. I saw Holy say R and then I instantly started whoopsies. Yeah, you can switch mons in the same set. I mean, obviously not in losers because the best of one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can switch your bands and everything.
Now we have Mamo versus Zera. This is
Again.
yeah.
I hate it. Wholly on the Zera this time. Or wait, yeah, wholly on the Zera this time. God, there's so many Zeras. I can't even
Too
remember.
many Zeras.
Do have this Mammo swine though.
We've already seen it before. As long as Eternal's just able to get a score lead, he can kind of just
Yeah,
sit
he
on
can
his
just
pad and
he
relax.
can just be a fat little guy and stay on his pad. It is 1-1 right now. Whoever wins this is guaranteed second place, guaranteed $35. And could play for the $50. And Eternal needs this for his Zorak skin, like I keep saying. Desperately.
He goes for the caps here. If I was Eternal, I wouldn't even bother stopping. I would just go get the contesteds, farm Holy side, score. Ooh, Eternal does not secure that. Does get that one, but does he go down? It looks like he might.
Oh,
And he
that's
goes down.
huge.
That is...
Holy, getting the early game lead against a Mamoswine is massive here, especially with Zera.
It's true, and he gets all the birds to himself. Or he would have if he didn't
Especially now
score
that he
there,
takes
but...
5. I think scoring that 21 is
Well, I
huge
think
for
he
Holy
still
here.
gets it here.
Especially since he has this level 5 spike now. Does elect for the Volt Switch. Gonna try and dodge these Ice Fangs once again. Holy practiced. Holy has practiced until Lily's Mamoswine. Now he has to run it back again against Eternal's Mamoswine. It's gonna be really hard.
Pillow Swine now online. Full heal goes out.
Holy, almost this 7 already. He's just been getting all this farm off that early kill. Whoa!
What in the
What the fuck?
interaction did I just watch
Yo,
there?
I've never seen that weird interaction. Is Ibex in the chat? I need to know if he knows this interaction. Oh, a fast Volt Switch just for damage, trying to get as much
Ooh.
damage as he can, but the focus spam saves him.
Level 7 Zera versus level 5 Mamo. This is not looking good. Eternal might be going down here. The shield saves Zera. And Holy's just going to get even bigger of a score lead now.
This is just brutal at this point.
Holy securing all the farm from...
Holy,
Eternal's
almost getting
side
level
here.
9 again. There you go, just posting the rules in the chat if anybody wants them. We do have a level 9 Zara already, and this level 7 Mamo is going to be fodder at this point until he hits level 9. Eternal needs this level 9. Zara already at 2 kills. Holy could look for any more. Right here with a free ult, but it looks like he's just playing for points and any pull text that he can get. Oof.
Level
Grabs the
10
farm.
Zera now. Yikes. Full heal goes
He
out.
does full heal a bit late, but it doesn't matter. He just ults and chases him down. Starts to score the 40 and then realizes it's a bad idea for him.
He could have gone ahead and ripped the Eleki, let the 20 walk in, left it at 5.
Yeah, you keep bringing that up, but nobody seems to notice.
Yeah, that's...
It is a play you can do once you get that kill. Eleki also gives a lot of XP, so it is a big source of XP on this map.
This is true. Ooh, Holy kinda caught out here.
Ooh, this is
Focus
rough for
band
Holy.
and the shield from discharge
It's able to
saving
get out
him.
because of the discharge shield, though. Eternal looking for anything here. He needs his level 9. He's level 5. Or sorry, level 8 at the 5-minute mark. He needs something now.
His side seems to be respawning here, and Holy's not contesting, choosing to go farm his own side.
We did Earthquake over the wall, though. Oh, and that does not
We
give the
are-
level 9. He looks like he's just gonna
Zero
ult
goes
something.
out,
Oh,
but Eternal lives.
the Zerald animation took so long to come out that Eternal was able to grab the berry and live. That is huge. Eternal just living the Zerald. That means the Zerald is gone, and he can freely get his level 9
Eternal
off
only
of his
needs
beast.
one of these.
He just needs
And he
anything,
gets
there
it.
it is. That's it.
Ammo spawn is now
That's huge for him.
online. He knows Zera
Now he
doesn't
has
have
his ults.
ults.
Holy doesn't have ults. Yeah, this is really good for this Mammoth here. Eternal. Oh,
Full
with the full
heal.
heal out.
Eternal has focus band though.
Eternal ready to Ice Fang. Zera does secure it with discharge though. Ooh, and Mammoth
Mammo
just to live, just to survive. He
Ooh,
might get a
eject
big
button
lead.
with Ice
Oh, he
Fang.
did eject, and the
Focus band and discharge
They
shield
don't.
saving him again.
That focus band is something you gotta keep track of in these 1v1s.
It is now 4-0. Holy with 4 kills here. Farming Eternal
Holding on
side.
to the shred of hope he has left here. Holy going for this break, but just luring Eternal off pad here. Ooh, there's the Zerald. He's looking for his final kill. Holy backing up. Maybe not. Cornering Eternal? He's being a bit afraid of this Ice Fang. The Ice Fang does snag him from really far away. But Holy just dealing
Eternal
massive
is
damage.
so low
He's
here, and
thrown
just
down,
like
and
that,
there's the kill. That is 5.
Holy
right there.
proceeds
That
to
is
the
huge.
next round.
And it looks like Johnny Noms has also fallen to Cruelty.
That was definitely a match there.
Holy in the winner's side. We have our top 4.
Looking at our top 4 here, who do you predict to come out on top here out of the 4
Man,
that are remaining?
I've been happily surprised by Lily. I'm going to say Lily is my GOAT and beats Cruelty. And then runs it back against Eternal. And probably okay, my guess is Lily places second and Holy places first. That's what I'm hoping, praying, as Lily has the goated losers run.
Alright. Alright. I got my money on Eternal personally.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and lock in. That's if I was being more realistic, I would say Eternal wins the whole thing, but I just want Lily to win.
That's fair.
All right, I'm gonna see if we can grab that losers match. Oh man.
Welcome back.
All right. Looks like we have the draft already. Lily's bringing Leaf, Clef, Mammo, Buzz, and Espeon, and Chomp. Forgot about the Chomp. And then Cruelty's bringing Buzzwole, Machamp, Zera, Darkrai, Snorlax, and Armarouge. We do have the Darkrai and Armarouge. Looks like Leaf and Buzz are banned. That Cruelty banned. Interesting. And we're waiting for Lily's oh no. Lily banned Buzz and Zera. So Darkrai and Armarouge are both up. I'm excited. I want to see anything but Snorlax. Because Zera is banned, which is really awesome. Looking for Cruelty. This side of the bracket is a best of one. So it's going to be kind of scary here. Oh, Cruelty's in here. Looks like they are ready. Let's see what they pick. Looks like we do have the Darkrai for Cruelty. Ooh, thoughts, Adam.
I actually really like it. If it's Espeon versus Dark, this is just. I feel like this is gonna be a slaughter if Darkrai gets online. I do not, however, agree with.
Here.
I do not, however, agree with the special attack specs being put on Darkrai here.
Oh, interesting. You don't think if it gets ahead, it just snowballs off the special attack specs?
I do think it can get ahead, but I don't know. It's just I would play it safe.
Maybe.
Granted, I also would have just removed Curse and double stacked on it, but that's just me.
Yeah. That is definitely just you.
Ain't that the truth?
Lily just needs to get this level 4 online early, because this Darkrai is going to be a really rough late game. This Espeon passive might be able to save her from some stuns later, but she has to really play around that 35-second cooldown.
Honestly, if this Darkrai goes Dark Pulse here...
Oh! Yeah, you think Dark Pulse would be good here?
I think Dark Pulse wins every single time because it perma catches the Espeon.
He is getting
and
those
gives
early
invincibility frames.
Really dodging that nice. Very, very cleanly. Cruelty looking for the secure. Doing a little dance. And he does get it! Oh no. Lily able to get 4 off these backs though. That is going to be
but
very,
Cruelty
very
gets
necessary.
level 5 here. This is...
Yeah, Cruelty with the 5 is really rough. She does have Espeon passive, so she could try and look for a kill or maybe some secures.
Ooh, secures 2 of the birds.
But then
And
Cruelty
gets the big!
Gets the big! And there's one Dark Pulse, but who cares? She could step forward. She has that Espeon passive.
Ooh,
There's the Espeon passive proccing.
eject button going out from Darkrai.
She got
here.
eject button out and a farm for free just with the Espeon passive, but she can't step up now.
No,
Stepping
I would just be playing safe here. Oh, and that might
stepping up
be
is
the
so
end of
scary.
Espeon. Oh, but the
good
Psyshock
Wow.
coming in clutch here.
This is a very fun matchup. I'm glad Zera's banned. Cruelty, really low health and just playing on the brink of extinction on the eject.
Ooh, the focus band barely saving the Darkrai.
Espeon passive back up. This is really huge for Lily. The fact that she can play up here with Espeon passive now. Cruelty, no focus band, no berries in the back. Lily has moves up in just a few seconds here. Cruelty chunked to half. Oh, grabbing that.
Ooh, Darkrai's won.
This Espeon is brutal here.
In this matchup, you definitely want to go Dark Pulse here to avoid those Psyshocks. Otherwise, you're just lose so much HP.
Ooh, Lily just barely missing her Psyshock combo. Oh, another miss. Oh. Hits the
Secures
Darkrai with
two
that
of
one
the
and secures
birds.
both the bees. Another secure. And
Another
the secure
secure.
gone,
And
the
Darkrai is
secure.
down.
That is massive for Lily. Now she has the EXP lead, the point lead, and she has ult. This is so big for her.
This Darkrai
Not scoring
is...
that 5 is really smart by her. She just wants to get out of there, get the farm, and just leave.
He's
Darkrai,
already in a
unfortunately.
score lead here. Doesn't really have to do much now.
Yeah, now she can just sit on pad, snipe as much as she can, and just poke this Darkrai down. He's only level 6 here.
What this
Against a
Darkrai
level
needs
9
to
Espeon.
Darkrai needs to start doing is either scoring small to get max stacks so you actually do damage because you don't have Wise Glasses anymore to help with the damage.
Ooh.
Oh, and we're Nasty Plot here.
He
That's...
did grab the nasty plot, but he actually took a whole 20 seconds about to decide which one he was gonna be. I was watching there. He was like waiting to decide what he was gonna be there. And he did decide on the nasty plot. I'm not sure what made him go nasty plot, but it took him a while.
could be Nasty Plot eject. Now that
He could be,
Espeon
yeah, he could
doesn't
be
have
trying to nasty plot eject
passive
ult,
anymore.
but that passive, yeah, that passive has to be down.
The passive is down right now.
He doesn't have ult or anything though. He needs to do something. Oh, and there's the Espeon ult.
Missed
Oh.
the Star Shot. Oh, and that might be the
Espeon
end of
is dead,
Espeon.
is dead. Oh no.
Darkrai is one of those speedsters where if it's behind, it does not care. It will find a way to get ahead. Any small slip-up you make, Darkrai can capitalize off of.
This is really huge for Cruelty. Cruelty now has the point lead and ult. But we do have Espeon passive up.
Now, if I was Cruelty here, I would just get rid of Espeon ult. Or not ult, passive. And just ult the Espeon
Just ult
immediately.
it, yep. Oh!
Okay,
Well.
pops the passive with ult. That's not bad. I've done that a few times with Glaceon passive. That's smart.
Yeah. Oh, he
but...
looks like he is running Amp. Unless he just got a farm. I guess he probably just got a farm.
And he was running Specs, Curse, and Focus.
Okay, yeah, okay, he's not Amp.
His ult refunds at 90%.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, and there's the ult.
Darkrai
Looks like
ult
we can
goes
now
down.
actually see them fighting in the ult, and it is just that easy when Cruelty has ult.
The only problem here now is I wouldn't have grabbed as many points as before. I wouldn't have farmed after I used ult the first time. I would have just scored small.
I see what
Get
you're
my
saying.
ult back right away and play off of kills.
Ooh, Lily does have her ult now. She needs to get something. She needs to get more poke damage here because it's getting down to the 4-minute mark, and she needs to get these points in before
Ooh, eject
Darkrai gets
button
too
is
ahead.
out. Espeon
And it's
down.
just that easy. That's 3 kills for Darkrai. He just needs 2 more, and he also is going to get his ult up very shortly here.
This is the problem with Darkrai. If it's behind and you make one mistake, you can catch up easily, and once it's over leveled, it's hard to get rid of.
It's going to be really hard for her to get rid of this, and that's another use of Darkrai ult just to get Espeon passive. She does have ult, though, so she might use it just to counter his ult.
That would be the smart play to do.
Right here, you should know.
Ooh.
Oh, now she's in the void and she can't hit anything because she's in the void and it's hard to see, and it's just that's 4 kills now for Cruelty.
Cruelty just farming all of these Bunnelbees here, getting his ult back.
Yeah, Cruelty trying to get his ult back as much as he can, but he's almost at that level 13, and that level 13 spike is very, very good. Ooh, that stun. And into the ult.
Espeon ult
She needs
goes
a kill
out,
now.
but...
Oh, he ejects, but still gets
Focus
hit.
band.
No focus band on Cruelty. Lily's looking for something here.
Lily needs to just play
Ooh.
for levels now.
The issue is Cruelty's about to get his ult back any moment now. Probably in 20 seconds, about.
Lily needs to just try and ignore and get this farm and hope that Cruelty
Oof.
makes a mistake.
Cruelty now having ult. Lily doesn't have Espeon passive up. It's a really scary situation. It's almost a horror game at this point for her.
Espeon passive's back up now.
Ooh, and he misses. He's trying to target her, but again, another Espeon passive. Procced with the ult. Lily
Ooh,
ejecting
that
though.
was...
Just getting autoed. Lily 1 HP, no passive. Cruelty now has ult. She has to play very careful, very safe. I think this base is definitely correct from her.
I agree. Well, the only downside is that we're letting this Darkrai get all the birds.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
bad. Stepping
and
on
that
pad
might
there is
be it.
really
Oh, the
scary.
Espeon
There's the
will
Espeon
run
ult.
to the bush, run to the bush, but it is
Don't
over.
forget they're in the void, and that is game. Best of one. Cruelty
Unfortunate.
has won and guaranteed money for himself. Lily, not bad, but she is out of the tournament at 4th place. Alright, my prediction's already wrong. I tried. Lily did very well this tournament. Still out damaging Cruelty. Darkrai moment. Darkrai's
This is
just so
true.
tanky.
Now it's gonna be Eternal versus Cruelty. That'll be a fun match to watch.
Alrighty. Nice. Looks like it's Eternal's time to shine now. Whoa, where'd Cruelty go?
Nah, get him back in here. We're using the same lobby.
Okay, neither of them are online. What the hell? Alright, looks like they're already drafting here. Wait, what the fuck?
What's happening?
Looks like Eternal just doesn't know what to put as one of his other mons. He had it on Mewtwo Y. Now he has Zera, Blissey, Mammoth Slime, Buzzwole, Lucario, Espeon.
Nah, but
Really
Blissey,
does
this is
not
some
know.
tech we don't know about. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Maybe he's going for score comp with Blissey. You never
Maybe
know.
Cruelty will ban Blissey. I don't know. He's gonna go Blissey into Darkrai.
Hey,
Safeguard.
safeguard, man. Yeah, there you go.
Safeguard. And then auto it and kill. Come on, run it.
So we have a Buzzwole Zera and Buzzwole Snorlax.
Oh yeah, Cruelty did bring Buzzwole, Machamp, Zera, Darkrai, Snorlax, Mewtwo, Y. More Mewtwo, Y. Did Eternal get online? Is he appearing offline? Holy shit. Alrighty. Cruelty said R twice. Huge. I almost started it because I saw two. This is down to our top three at this point. Yeah, don't worry, I didn't start Eternal. Alright, what's your prediction out of this one?
Whew, that's a good question, actually.
Think Eternal's gonna run back the Darkrai? Or not Eternal, sorry. You think Cruelty's gonna run back the Darkrai?
Let me see. So we banned Eternal's Buzzwole Zera. If we run the Darkrai, but Eternal chooses Luca, it's just all over. Luca wins that fight most times due to how much unstoppable it can have with the, not the extreme speed moveset, but the other one.
On Pup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely interesting here. What did Cruelty ban again? He banned Buzzle Zera. Oh, thank God. Good ban.
No more Zera.
We might see a Mamoswine come out again. I definitely wasn't expecting Mamoswine to do so well. I mean, it's definitely a good mon. I just didn't expect it to be, like, finals type shit.
Maybe next 1v1 tournament we just permaban Zera so we don't see it anymore.
Alright, they're both ready now. Yeah, make it 3 bans. 3 ban on Zera.
Hell yeah. Cruelty hovering Machamp right now.
Wow. Looks like he might actually bring in the Machamp. Eternal, you cannot play that mon. Eternal. Holy shit.
It looks
I'm
like
gonna go yell
we
at him.
may have a wee bit of a redraft in a moment here. Let me just double check these bans, and yeah, Zera was banned from Eternal. AJ is currently in the other VC now yelling at him.
Okay. Eternal said he was deep in his thoughts, bro. He didn't see it, so. He was too deep in his thoughts, man.
Hey man, I feel that, sometimes it yeah, you think a little
He was
too
calculating
hard.
all possibilities, and he calculated the possibility of playing a banned mon. Kind of broke it.
This is new tech.
Alright. Alrighty, well, now we have to wait for Eternal to get back deep in his thoughts again. I would like to see that Cruelty Machamp, but then again, we did have a redraft, so it's kind of scuffed. If he brings it out, he might though. He could play a mind
Could
games
be.
on
I was
him.
about to
They are
say it
both
could be
talk-
mind games.
They are both talking together in VC right now, so I bet Cruelty might be playing some mind games on him. Well, let's find out actually. Oh no, they said R. I'm curious. Wait, let's. I'm gonna mute and then we're gonna hear their draft.
Cash. Hey guys. Oh my.
Is there any mind games going on in here? Come on.
No, I'm not demon enough for that.
I'm currently server muted. Listening.
I don't know what to pick. What the fuck? Chad, what do I do? Actually, nah, I think it's time. The world needs to see it. The world needs to see it, man.
Hope I've been dragged back up here.
Alright. It's looking like the world needs to see it. That's all I know is Eternal. Everyone needs to see it, apparently. And
The
Cruelty
world
did
needs to
go
see
to the
it.
champ once again.
This matchup already looks kind of scuffed, in my
I have a
opinion,
feeling
but
Cruelty might go Dynamic Punch and slam that Espeon into a pancake, so we'll see here. We will definitely see.
is it too late to change my predictions on who I think is winning this?
Nah, the world needs to see it. Let's find
Oh,
out.
a new clear by Eternal now. Cruelty
He's gonna go
grabbing
cap just 2
everything.
points, man. He's gotta go cap. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the score shield's gonna be used for on that squishy, but
I'm really interested to see what's happening here now.
now he's just getting run down by this Machamp. Scoring 15 points is a lot. I did not catch. Are they stacking on Machamp?
I do not believe I
I can
seen. However, with
Oh,
the
let me
power
check.
of
They
a
are.
stream, yeah, they are.
Thank God we're streaming on YouTube.
Ain't that
Yeah.
the truth?
A muscle band. You got a razor claw, and then we got attack weight on our.
Ooh,
Machamp.
Eternal
Oh
secures that.
no! Cruelty. That was Cruelty's 5. Very close to his 5, at least. So our losers finals. Whoever wins this gets second place guaranteed. Oh, and there's level
Oh,
5 already.
no.
Eternal needs his level 4 now, like stat ASAP. He cleared like a
He
freak, and now
needed
it's
this
being
thing
punished.
yesterday, and he gets the big
Oh,
somehow.
what? With a growl follow. That's insane. What a growl secure. Alright, the world needs to see the score shield go off.
And we're stored power here.
Oh, we ejected to submission his passive. I think trading eject for Espeon passive is probably not worth it, but sword power is pretty good here. You home in on this unstoppable guy who's running around, and he does get shot down. He's getting slowed down a bit too here.
This is true. Oh, and he
He
gets
dies
the kill.
again!
My bad for talking. The world needs to see it.
The world needs to see it. Oh my god. Are you sure you want to change your prediction? I mean, I don't
You
know.
know, maybe not after all that.
The world needs
Now has
to
a
see it.
comfortable score lead here.
Especially
And
with that
level
score
lead.
shield. I still don't know what the score shield's doing, but it's doing something.
Hey man, the world needs to see it.
Sure, man. Let's see what goes on here. Eternal's 7 now. Cruelty's looking for something. He has submission here. Oh, he does get that though. He has level 7 now. 2 level 7s. Espeon gets his ult at 8, which is really scary here.
Oh no.
Oh, there's the snag.
Oh, but stored power saves them with the little speed boost it gives.
And it's an... Oh, wait, Cruelty's running back in? What a freak!
Oh!
What the hell? I'm sorry, Cruelty? Oh, he got the 18
The world wasn't ready for this.
Yo, the world needs to see it. I'm sure Cruelty knows what he did there. Was weird. Freaky. We do have Espeon ult now. I'm really surprised that we have submission here into this, instead of the dynamic punch. But you never know. This Machamp ult could be very, very dangerous for Eternal.
There
We did get the
goes
Espeon passive.
Espeon passive.
No eject needed for that one. That's good. The question is, how long will it take for us to get our Machamp online? Ooh, good grab by Cruelty. Oh, ejected into the bush, dodged all the skill shots. There's the bees up. Oh, I think Cruelty got one, maybe? He's just searching for his level 9. He doesn't get it off this one bunny, but he does have another one up. Is he gonna go get it? Nope. Ooh, he might be able to get Big B though. No, he needs his level 9.
To.
He does get it off the Boltoy if he can even get it. But this score shield maybe. No, he could have capped the 40.
Uh-oh. Oh, but he dodges the ult!
Oh my god. And there's retaliates with his own ult of his own. And then
X
Oh,
speeds
he
to
gets
get
the
away!
XP. That's crazy ult trade. Espeon ult comes back a lot quicker than Machamp ult, so that's a great trade for Eternal here. Cruelty's still having a eject button up though. Maybe he could pull something off here.
Oh no.
Oh, he brings him closer to his pad. Oh no.
Cruelty, they're both low here, but...
Well, Eternal has berries and pad healing. Cruelty has to back off here. It's only level 9.
Espeon ult's back up.
It's gonna be very close here. Espeon ult's probably around like 83 right about now. And Cruelty just getting a base off. Well, these mid bees spawn. We are giving up all these bees.
That's an
If Eternal
interesting
can kill
play
it
there.
fast enough. Looks like Eternal was able to clear them very freely. Although
Doesn't
Big
get
was
the
stolen
big.
with some- Eternal walking up using Espeon passive just to bait out some moves. He does have his X speed up, he has his ult up. Cruelty has one resource down, which is just his ult. Like, he does have the grab of submission that he could use to maybe catch him out. The issue is Eternal can just do what he's doing right now and just chill and eat some popcorn. Well, he has no idea where Eternal's at. And he has to play very careful around all these bushes. Okay, Eternal's done eating some popcorn. Now he's gonna go chill. Ooh, big
Oh,
eject!
what the? Espeon
Ran out of
passive's
the
back
ring.
up now. Champ.
Cruelty getting chunked down. Had to use his eject for that, but didn't get much value at all out of that. If I was Eternal here, I'd just get some farm and then go back to having some more snacks. He's back to snacking. Yep, that's correct.
The champ needs to
Go on.
just rip this Reggie here.
Alright, if you were Eternal here, what food would you be eating?
Cheez-It snack mix. Because I have a box
Hell
I have an
yeah.
unopened box right next to me.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, now I'm envious. Cruelty looking for something here. He doesn't have his 13 to get stacks off these Vs. He's only level 11. Pretty underleveled this game. Eternal still up on points, still up on kills, up on levels. Cruelty needs to get some sort of snag, some sort of something. Just capping to bring out the Espeon. Bringing him towards. He should ult here. He does get the ult off. And the
Espeon ult goes off.
One shot, just kiting.
No, and Espeon goes down.
That's 50 points in guaranteed and some more, which makes Cruelty up in points and in levels once he gets this level 13.
Just getting small caps for now to capitalize on the biggest possible overcap.
He is going to get some over. If he tries to cap now, he can get it. He is going to try and get the cap now. He's getting Machamp back as well. 63 to 133. Will the Machamp take it home? Let's find out. Espeon just walking up. He has the score shield. Remember, maybe this is when the world needs to see it most. When the world needs it most.
He needs over he needs a 101 over on that actually in order to be put in the lead here, but
What are you talking about? What?
he needs 101 points in order to win this game. If only the tier 1, he needs to somehow score 101.
No, that's not how math works. Oh, and there's the Machamp.
Oh wait, no, I'm a little dumb. That's my bad.
Yeah, you are. And that is game for Eternal.
Damn.
Well,
Cruelty proceeds on.
Cruelty going on into the grand finals. Eternal getting knocked down by Holy and Cruelty now. Alright. Let me make sure how many games we're playing. Either it's going to be a best of 5 with a free win given to Holy since he's in winner's bracket, or a best of 3 with a free win given.
If only the tier 1.
All right, it's best of 3, 1 game advantage to Holy.
Alrighty.
Yeah, there we go, and we'll have the drafts going out soon. Eternal was actually about to run Blissey into Dark Gray. Yeah. Alrighty, looks like drafts are out. Cruelty's bringing back the Buzzle with Champ Zera, Darkrai, Snorlax, Armorish. We like that. Holy's bringing in the Luca, Buzz, Meow, Zera, Mamo, Lax. Oh, Cruelty banned Luca and Buzz. Unfortunately, that means Zera's going through. I'm gonna cry.
This might mean Cruelty's looking for Darkrai here. Because it leaves
That
up
is true.
Meow, Zera, Mamo, Lax. Lax is the only thing that Darkrai really struggles into.
Really interesting here. Holy's gonna ban the Buzz and Darkrai. Looks like he
Smart
cannot
play.
play Darkrai. Maybe he'll go for an Armor? Not sure.
That could be
The
interesting.
champ. Just don't go Zera. Adam bans Zera.
Hell yeah.
I should probably put in the code. Alrighty. Make sure they both are ready. Alright, we're going into maybe our final match today. Holy just needs to win 1 game and Cruelty needs to win 2.
This ought to be a match. Just based off of what we've seen so far, who do you think's gonna be taking it home here?
I'm gonna say Holy. I think he's gotten this macro down. He actually has already beaten Cruelty once in this tournament, I think, and yeah, he's the one that knocked Cruelty down into loser's bracket. So if Cruelty loses again to him, that would be tough.
Would be unfortunate, but it looks like we have Meowscarada being chosen. That's a first. We're seeing the other cat this time. Thank God.
Thank God, yeah. Oof.
I do assume this is gonna be a flower trick Meowscarada.
Maybe. We will see. It is into a Machamp, so the early game might be a bit rough, but as we know, the Leafit on Sprigato is like really good. Sprigatito?
Sprigatito.
Pronounce it from the Adam Ninja. Yeah, they're playing the Meow just for Adam Ninja on stream, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
I now
Gotta
know
be
who
rooting
I
for
want to
Holy.
win.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be rooting for Holy now, right? It looks like we did full clear on Cruelty's side.
Ooh, and we
Holy
stole.
did grab that. Cruelty has a boosted auto.
That was a bit questionable. I don't know what that was about.
Damn. Early kill.
I seen the play, but at level 3, not worth it. Holy, securing
It's
that.
like Holy got that on Evo'd. That's really good for Holy here. Cruelty just so close to this level 5 breakpoint.
He's grabbing
Ooh,
these
does get
birds
the 5.
uncontested.
And he is Dynamic Punch here. I love that. Does he have Dynamic Punch up? No, he doesn't. He's really close. Ooh, he does get that with Karate Chop. Machamp is being very aggressive here.
This is going to be tough for the Meowscarada. Needs to wait until it's level 6 before it can really do anything.
Ooh, he does proc
Passive,
passive
saving
there.
its life.
Holy's getting a bit greedy for this farm. He has Dynamic Punch
Got
up and he
way
does
too
get
greedy.
killed. That was very scary. Now has his cross chop. Oh no, he has close combat actually. Very interesting choice here. I'm not certain what the close combat's for. Maybe more damage overall to this Meow.
I believe
Area
it's more
damage.
damage. This
Ooh,
Meow is just unable to secure anything.
very rough for Holy here. He's getting level gate kept really hard. As Cruelty has the only points on the board now. Ooh, Cruelty getting all of the smalls. That's really bad for Holy. Holy's passive gets procced. We can see him there, but he does turn invisible for
Oh,
Cruelty.
buddy, he does
And he
get
gets
level
that.
6. That's actually big for Holy right now. Actually being able to secure things.
Ooh, and there is
And he
the
gets ulted
Machamp.
and
The
dies.
Machamp goes out for a free kill.
It's already 3 kills to 0. This is looking rough for Holy right now.
Cruelty just going in, farming his entire side, all of his safe farm. He can do whatever he wants. He is level 10 Machamp. He's massive and he's punching shit.
Both players just trying to get as much farm as they can, get positioning.
Cruelty's just
Looks
set up
like-
in this bush, ready to jump on him. Only not sure what to do here. There is this piece of farm up, but Holy wants to be very careful here.
If I was Holy there, I would have just ignored those birds and went for a score. We are attack weight stacking on Meowscarada here.
It is really hard to get those caps though with this Machamp nearby. Holy almost sticking into his level 9, but he gets ejected on by Cruelty
And
the ult.
ulted.
Cruelty just needs one more kill for game 1. Cruelty has the momentum of climbing through loser's bracket really hard. Playing all these matches. Holy, looking for something here. He needs his level 9. Well, this Machamp is just farming up almost level 12 and ult back. Probably about like 60%, 65% ult, not sure.
play needs to be
He's
made
looking for
here.
something here.
Gets the Machamp
Does
low,
something to
but
happen. He does have ult. He does pump
Meow
out. Oh,
ult, that
no.
is... Doesn't
Very.
wait until the passive proc,
Oh,
though.
but he does proc the double team. Really good double team flower trick. He has flower trick up again.
He just gets a cap here now.
Yeah, I get a great cap here. However, Cruelty is here
And
for a
then he-
free kill, and that's game.
I want to see it.
Well, that's one way to end it. You go off with a bang. There's game one. Now it's 1-1. This is the final match.
Whoever wins this wins the tournament.
Plan for the $50 to take home. Who will win? Do you think Holy's gonna make a new draft strategy or play early game better? Or what do you think Holy's gonna do here?
I think what Holy should do is get better early game Mon being played there, because Meowscarada top lane, unless you're playing against another late game scaler, it's kind of cooked.
Yeah, Dad was a bit rough there until he got level 7. His level 6 didn't do too much for him.
Level
Which
6
was
just
kinda-
helped with his secure a little bit, but
Yeah.
I would also change the item build for Meowscarada.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what he's running, because attack weight is near useless on it in this 1v1 tournament.
Yeah, because this Machamp has just been guarding the goal. Did he get a single point in besides that end? I don't think so,
He
right?
only got the end in, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, I'd run something like Charging Charm.
Ooh, Treading Charm could be good here, yeah, for sure. You could even run Spore Shield or something to cap smalls
That
just
is
for levels.
true,
I
yeah.
don't know. Do a lot of things. Amp. Literally anything.
Yeah.
Low-key Floatstone.
Wouldn't be too bad of an item.
Looks like they're doing the same bands. Looks like they're just probably gonna do different picks. I doubt they run back the same picks. Same draft. Let's see what they choose. Final game of the night. Cruelty on this Machamp. He wants to go out with it. That is his signature little Machamp here. He's got Machamp, he's got Buzzwole. Those are his guys. He likes muscles. No way.
We're going with... Again?
Maybe we're getting the one run back. The grand finals Meow run back.
We need to change
Whatever
that
that
item,
is,
though.
yeah.
That first attack weight on Meow is just... not
Oh,
it.
maybe he's gonna
Oh.
change his character. No!
Oh, not the other cat.
Alright.
Ah.
We're ending it with Zero Aura. There's no better way to end this tournament than Zero Aura, huh?
We
Zera,
started
it's
with
Holy.
Zera, we're ending it with Zera. Alright.
Yeah. Got the full heal on Zera though, and they're not stacking. Do have the muscle band, razor claw, focus band on this Zera. The question is, will he be submission here for the Zera to grab it? And I'm
Well,
assuming he's gonna be wild charged.
What I'm more wondering is, yeah, if it's going to be Wild Charge or Discharge here.
Yeah. Looks like Cruelty is doing the same thing as before, where he full clears and then goes for his safe farm. He does get it very, very fast with his karate chop and bulk up.
Gets
Already got
as
that one as well. Very chunked down though, both players are here. Cruelty grabbing a berry. Holy going for this, which is very scary here. Especially considering that Machamp is here.
Ooh, it's
but the
anyone's fight!
healing-
Oh!
The boosted auto! The boosted auto healing! Massive for Holy.
That was unfortunate there.
Cruelty's gotta be very, very sad about that one.
Holy now able to just farm this entire side for free and get level 5.
If it wasn't for Muscle Band in that interaction, he wouldn't have gotten all those autos out and he wouldn't have healed as much as he did. Maybe he should have put on Drain Crown.
Ooh, but he gets that stolen.
He does. Cruelty
Oh, but he
dies,
goes
though.
down again.
Holy playing this character really, really well here, though. Cruelty looking for this here. Doesn't get it,
Unable
though.
to get to secure
Holy's
this
1
time.
HP.
However, he
Look at
can
the
get the
And
kill.
holy guys, that's massive for Cruelty. Cruelty can get stacks now. He's stacking that attack weight and he has submission. He has 30 points in pocket and he's gonna score them all. That is huge.
Even if he doesn't get multiple caps in, he now has the score lead here.
He didn't even go back for another cap. He just has 1 stack, but that's all he needs at this point. He just needs to play it safe. He has score lead, and he needs to get these levels now online. Oh, he's getting chunked down. But if he does not have Wild Charge, Holy does not have Wild Charge in that interaction. Otherwise, Cruelty would have died. There's the submission. And there's the secure.
Oh,
Cruelty
and
dies.
Holy takes
Holy
him
getting his
down.
3rd kill already. 3rd kill in 2.5 minutes.
This game is already being played a lot more aggressively than we've seen the other games play out.
Yeah, this is really interesting. I like this so far. Holy grabbing those points. Maybe looking for a back cap here? Or he's just getting the farm while the bees spawn. He is looking for a back cap here. I like that.
That's smart.
Cruelty just farming the bees, but Holy kept the whole 21 for massive, massive XP there. And then he gets the
Ooh.
massive discharge.
And Wild
for
Charge
another
is
kill.
what takes him down.
What is he supposed to do against it? Zero are winning this tournament, winning everything. There's a reason why Cruelty banned Zera against Eternal, but he didn't ban it here, which leaves him wide open to this Wild Charge.
Ult goes out. He's trying to end this
kill.
here and now, but
He's trying to end it right now, right early. But he's not able to. He full heals the submission. Latch is on. Cruelty just healing up on his pad. Oh, stepping on pad
but
is
Wild
really
Charge,
scary.
does it kill him? No, not yet.
It doesn't
Does he get the kill? Wild Charge saves and Holy is...
That's game.
That's game, ladies and gentlemen. Holy is the
Holy
winner.
takes it away. God damn.
What a match.
How broken is Zeraora?
People may need to start, consider banning it. Future 1v1s.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I'd rather fight Buzzwell than Zeraora, I'm gonna be honest. Everyone was banning Buzzwell today, but I think mages are really good into Buzzwell. You can play A9, play a lot of things.
I do agree with that, actually.
Congrats to Holy, Eternal, and Cruelty. Cruelty getting 2nd, Eternal getting 3rd, and Holy taking the 1st place.
And what a match to be watching.
Before we end the stream, though, I gotta say thank you to everyone who participated today, and Adam Ninja for casting, even though he slept like no hours. That was awesome.
I may have gone to bed at 10 in the morning, woke up at like 3, went back to bed, woke up at 3:10 and said, oh yeah, I gotta cast something, and got on my PC. You know what they say. When there's content to be had, who needs sleep?
There is content to be had.
All right. Thank you for everyone who was watching the stream, and until next time.